How's it going, everyone? Little introduction to this segment of Would You Rather with our very special guest. And the reason being, we really tried to make these things seem special. We didn't get the set done like we wanted to, so we did it upstairs. We had 3 cameras. One of them, the memory card went out, so it kind of like negated the other camera because they were left, right. So we had the center, and we worked with that. And what I didn't realize when I was framing it in with the little screen you got on those cameras, John kind of went in with the camera, so I didn't really see that it was in frame. My bad. Sorry about that. But we got everything here. We got the main camera, and that was important. You'll see the little camera there, but it doesn't hide John's beautiful face, I promise you. This was also one of the things that really put us over the edge with it. We got to upgrade our stuff so we can see what we're doing all the time. That way we don't have any mishaps or anything like that when we're doing these things that are kind of outside of the normal sets we have. So we made the upgrade. Thanks again to our Patreons. We got a couple new cameras. We got a big monitoring system that's really awesome that we use now. So thank you again to our Patreons. And without further ado, here's Would You Rather with 200 Stab Wounds. What's going on, Thrallers? Miller.
Jim and John.
Steve. Ezra.
Owen.
McCrockneck.
And we are here with obviously a special edition of Would You Rather, the game we played with all you community members out there. A game in which you guys pose 2 questions to us. Would you rather this or that? Sometimes band related, most of the times not, but always obscene and crazy, and probably some that has to be edited out for YouTube. But
Probably not.
Probably not.
I know. I'm not
We're too
gonna
lazy
shit.
to
It's
do
YouTube. It's fine.
Yeah, they already tagged me for saying cunt once.
that. Whoops. You're bleeping that out.
And now you said it again.
Second
I
You
know.
son of a bitch.
Damn.
Hey, that's mean too.
Anyway, yeah, we got a special version here. We got our buddies in 200 Stab Wounds that decided they would come out. Actually, when we posed them the question, they said they'd rather be here in person, which we thought was kind of crazy, but here they are. They're going to play with us, so...
Yeah, our first, in-house.
Yeah.
in person.
Yeah.
Same state. No,
Yeah.
I mean, like,
no reason
you know,
not to.
Turnpike
Yeah.
Drive.
Oh, it's not too far.
Ohio strong.
Yeah.
Ohio strong. Yeah. We need some good news, too, with all this train derailment talk
Jesus
and
Christ,
craziness, acid rain crap. Like, come on. Get the fuck
UFOs?
out of here. Well, I don't know.
Weather balloon.
Whatever. All right. Would you rather
Yeah.
listen to Dream Theater's entire discography with Fred Durst on vocals or not listen to any extreme metal for a whole year?
Wait.
Dream Theater.
So Dream Theater with Fred Durst.
Fred Durst is
Wait,
sick.
but does that mean that I have to listen to Dream Theater with Fred
with
Durst
Fred Durst.
forever? Is that all?
No,
it
no,
is?
no,
Just the
no.
entire discography.
Just an entire
Oh.
discography.
We're
No.
not, no, I mean,
Yeah,
we're
I'll
not
listen,
asking
I'll
you
do
to
that.
commit suicide.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's not that far.
No,
6
yeah.
o'clock on St. Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll listen to Dream Theater discography for sure.
Yeah, I'm with that, too.
Yeah, because I can't not listen to
No,
extreme
no,
metal.
no,
yeah.
It's,
No,
just,
that's
it's not
easy.
going to happen.
Yeah, but
Dream Theater
put the
not that
news.
hard. I can do that in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it would-
well that's
it
my
would
next
take-
question. How long is
It's
their
a-
discography?
But I can
How
do
many
it.
records are we talking here?
Rush.
Oh God. All
If
of
it was
them.
the whole
That's
discography you had to
what,
listen
like
to with Fred Durst.
20-some albums.
Wait, Dream Theater or Rush? Did you say?
Well,
Or,
Dream
yeah, was it
Well,
Dream
Dream Theater, not Rush.
Dream Theater.
Dream Theater.
Okay.
Dream Theater has...
Two completely different bands.
Right. Kinda.
It's like
both
15.
Yeah, kind of.
I was going to say
Yeah,
12.
to me,
but-
they're just.
I have
kind
no
of
idea.
Rush. That'd be easy.
So like 15 albums, let's say, of Dream Theater.
With Fred Durst.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go.
Let's do it. I got 3 days to not kill myself.
But never listen to extreme metal
For a
Oh,
year.
no.
For a year.
For a year.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I
full,
was- I
full
was
transparency.
still-
I'm gonna listen to extreme metal. You can't fucking boss me around.
Right.
That kind of counts as extreme metal, though.
So, would you rather have Devin Townsend erased from musical history or play Butchered at Birth on repeat on a hospital radio at a maternity ward?
Oh, Butcher
I've-
Birth all day.
I've done one of these, so I have no problem.
What was the second
Like,
one?
play Butchered at Birth on repeat at a hospital radio in a maternity ward.
Oh,
It wasn't a radio, it was on my phone.
Play aborted too.
Oh,
I
Like,
didn't know who Devin
I'm a horrible
Townsend is.
parent.
honestly.
oh my God,
Who's that?
dude from Strapping Inlet. Actually, he's right behind you.
oh yeah.
He's the most legendary skeleton of all time.
He's the
until
dude,
he
man.
shaved it all
Y'all
off.
can edit that.
His
I mean, we
Devin's-
might get some hate for that, but I don't
Oh,
know
no.
who the fuck Devin Townsend
Oh,
is.
dude.
His guitar playing is fucking
So we'll listen
amazing.
to-
He's a
we'll
great,
listen to Butcher
great singer
Birth.
too, great songwriter.
Community, blow
Yeah.
him up.
Canadian treasure.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
love Canada, but I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know
that
about
is.
the most legendary skull of all time though. What about Cody from Bog? Yeah,
Oh,
he had the braided skull.
Yeah.
So fucking hard.
That's also.
Oh, I know. I only saw him when he had the tattooed head.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
yeah,
or-
braided. No, it's a
no,
guitar player.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, I'm thinking
yeah.
the wrong dude then.
Yeah.
No, the drummer, he
The
had a
drum-
braided skullet.
Oh,
He
shit.
shaved his head except for right here, and then he braided it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
So
think of
fucking
those.
tough.
I saw him. I've seen him with the mullet. Like, and like, I've seen that quite a bit. But man, I want to look up those pictures.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no
I didn't
shit.
see that, dude.
Hard as fuck.
Oh my god. So we're going with butchered at birth at the maternity
Oh,
ward,
yeah,
for sure.
100%.
Would you rather another Chris Barnes listen to Chris Barnes sing lounge music version of Nightmares of the Decomposed in its entirety, or a new Graveyard Classics album covering Five Finger Death Punch songs?
Lounge
Lounge
music.
music.
Yeah,
I think that'd be
lounge
entertaining, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Wait,
I think-
is he gonna dress like a sleazy lounge singer though?
Covers? It'd be kind of funny.
You want the Five Finger? Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that.
But so with the lounge music.
Dude, the
Yeah.
lounge music would be fun. Like, do we get the whole atmosphere too? Like, it's a fucking like seedy bar. There's like smoke hanging.
Yeah, but
and
it's
shit.
Nightmares of the
dimly
Decomposed.
lit.
With one dark blue light over a piano.
One really old fucking waitress. Here you go, sweetie. Here's your drink. I want all of that and the Chris Barnes.
I'm going no comment on this one. I hate both of those options. I'm just kidding. I'm going no comment.
You
No.
That sounds awesome.
Which one?
The Chris Barnes option. That sounds awesome.
Lounge music?
With the lounge music?
I'm pre-gaming.
Be like
before that
Richard
one.
Cheese, but done by Chris Barnes.
Yo, imagine him singing Zodiac, but in like as Frank Sinatra, like type
Like some
vibe.
elevator.
I think he'd kill it. I think he'd do it. Get a couple
That would be kind of
cigarettes.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with that one. I'm going with Chris Barnes.
That'd be fun. That'd be
That would
fun.
be a lot of fun.
All right. Would you rather be able to always find a parking spot or always be first in line? You could always find a perfect parking spot or always be first in line.
first in line.
I would go first in line.
I don't
It
know.
depends on the situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends where you are.
Honestly,
Because
Yeah, but if you have a perfect parking spot, then you probably have a really good place in line, right?
there you go. That's my thought right
So
But
there.
you could
Like,
get there
yeah.
right minute before door, and you're like,
parking
"Whoop-a-doo,
spot, yeah.
right in front, motherfuckers. Woo-hoo."
Yeah, right.
Many fucking shows
I'll take
like
that.
this,
Yeah,
you know,
the
like
front in line.
choice parking
Right.
rarely ever happens.
Both of those can be avoided if you show up early.
Yeah, see, that's usually my theory, but
I'll
okay,
take
let's
the
start waiting
park,
for people.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
that'll happen less now.
I remember Pantera. We showed up at like 8:30 in the morning at Sports Arena in February, and it was just miserable.
Yeah.
And
That's-
we were like, we showed up way too early.
Like
No one
I've
else
been,
got there till like 4, and we're
like
out there.
hour before doors. Like, you know, that's reasonable, but man, I don't know, perfect parking, dude, and like. Does this count like secure parking too? Because I mean, there's.
I mean, it's
Depends
perfect,
on how
it's
much you
perfect
tip the
parking.
guy.
So
all right.
it's
I'll
up
go to
you.
Harpo's then. I'll be fine.
Also,
Dude, at Harpo's, you tip the dude. You go to the dude in the car, and
You mean the
tip him.
homeless dude that's usually muttering to
Whoever
himself?
the fuck is guarding the
No,
cars,
man.
you tip that dude.
I don't. Though, you ever guys been to Harpo's?
yeah, I was going to say two things. Firstly, it depends on what line you're in. If you're in the line for the grocery, for like the gas station
Any
or something,
line.
then you're fucked. Somebody's
It's-
getting some lottery tickets or something.
Oh,
in front of you.
First in
Yo,
line. Could
yo,
be
you're
concert,
fucked.
hospital. He said
Yeah.
concert, hospital, anywhere.
Oh,
First
okay.
in line.
Oh, damn.
DMV, boom.
First in line at the gas station.
Oh, GMV.
Because you pass all those lotto people or like people who don't know what tobacco
Yeah.
products they want.
I currently work at a truck stop,
Oh,
so
He knows.
I get
You get the ones that like scratch off the lotto tickets as
Also,
they get
what's
in
a
and then
Harpo's?
demand another one.
Harpo's.
it's
It's a venue in Detroit.
oh no!
Yeah.
See, we've only ever played Sanctuary and
Yeah, I don't know that they
What's the other
do
place
too
we
much there.
You know. Oh, it wasn't Detroit. It was Grand Rapids.
oh yeah.
Yeah, we still get the Sanctuary. Sanctuary is a great venue.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we get there early because there's a really good section for parking there.
But you played all over Detroit.
Yeah, we played this.
You played a church in Detroit, right?
Yeah, it was like a.
Clutch Cargoes?
Yeah.
No, it was. I don't think it was a church. I don't remember.
Or
what
a
it's
skate
called.
park. It was a
Yes,
skate
it
park.
was a skate park. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
It
That's
was sick.
fucking
We played in the
sweet.
middle of the half pipe. It was sick.
That's
It wasn't Stab Wounds, it was my old band, but I can't remember where it was or what it was called. It was just a skate park. We played in the middle of the fucking.
Yeah, I mean that's.
And I actually got
punk rock
banned
as
from there
fuck.
too.
Oh, for
I was
smoking.
smoking inside, and they told me to stop, and I didn't.
Oh,
Told me
you
to
can't stop
never
a
come
stoner,
back. I
he
never
said.
did.
You can't stop a stoner.
You're a man of your word.
Don't smoke.
They said, "Don't come back." I'm like, "All right, that's fine."
I'm coming back anyways. That works out for both of us.
Sick venue though. If whoever owned that place is watching us, sick venue.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to play the Magic Stick. Never gotten a chance to even see a show there. But are they closed
Sick.
now?
I'm not sure.
Well, I know they remodeled the Majestic like a while ago. Like they did some serious renovations, and I imagine the Magic Stick was part of it because they did put in like a whole new lighting rig when we saw Suffocation's Farewell to Frank tour. New lighting rig, new backdrop behind it. Stage looked fucking like they fixed it up. Like it's a great fucking venue.
Right.
But I haven't heard about any shows going there. In fact, like most of the shows that I figured would go there are happening at the Sanctuary because the Sanctuary just fucking books metal bands after fucking metal
Yeah,
band.
every goddamn. Yep. Everyone.
Love that venue.
I've seen everybody who's anybody at fucking Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played there
Three,
so
4 years.
much last year, and I was just like, we were all just over it.
I mean,
but now that we haven't played in a while, it's like,
Yeah.
I want to go back.
Yeah,
It's not that it's not a good venue. It's just like we literally every single tour, Sanctuary. We're like, damn, bro.
Is there any
I
other
want to see
place?
somewhere else.
Right.
I want
That,
to see
that
somewhere else in
venue
Detroit.
always seems to have its feelers out for fucking
Love
metal
the Sanctuary, but just want to see somewhere else in Detroit. That's
Right.
I get you.
Like
what
I
was the
literally
place
seen
we
that
saw
cross-section
Immolation?
so many
El
times.
Club?
El Club.
Oh, I've been there. I
Yeah.
think I've been to the El Club for a show once.
Yeah, we saw it.
before.
That was
Yeah.
nice.
Immolation and Mortiferum.
Yeah. God,
Wait, is that place still doing things?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they had a show. Dude, they had Russian circles. We missed
That's
them.
right.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big room too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it has the bar right beside it, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That was nice. Nice little outdoor patio too. They had like a separate stage out there too.
Yep, definitely. And there's like a really good like they have like Tahine like drinks right across the street. There's a little like
Really?
Mexican corner store, or at least last time I was there. I think last time I was there, I saw like Marauders or Madball on there, some shit like that. But yeah, they have like really good drinks right
Oh,
across the
sweet.
street,
That's awesome.
like candy and shit.
I love the venues with like the hideaway, like random spot that's just tucked around the corner that has the badass whatever. You know?
Talking about no class before we started this, they have the funeral home right across the street. They got the really cool spots around there.
Oh, here's a cool one. Would you rather hear Dimebag playing leads on Rust in Peace or hear Marty Friedman play leads on Vulgar?
Oh,
I'm with
Rust in
Dime.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm
Rust
with
in Peace all
Dime.
day.
Man,
I
Marty
love
Friedman's
Marty.
a fuck of a guitar player though.
Oh yeah,
Man.
like,
I don't like in terms of like
piece then.
Yeah.
I've been probably
like how the
Rust in Peace.
guitarist to me Dime.
And it's just because like I don't like Friedman's style really wouldn't fit Pantera's
Correct.
music. Like I think Dimebag would like adapt really well to Megadeth.
That's a good thought on it.
Yeah.
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 Dude, anywhere, like really,
Yeah.
any Dime solo can fit
Yeah.
in
Well,
really
especially
any
because they
type of
toured
metal.
together.
Yeah.
You know, during that time period.
Friedman's
so.
fucking Friedman's fucking.
Friedman's epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diamond's like in a different category though. For me, he always has been.
I just like to see Dime again.
Yeah.
I don't care where.
Yeah, I really don't give a shit.
Before our
Yeah.
time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Dude,
seen him 5
fucking-
times.
I saw Pantera twice.
Why does
Killer
it happen in Ohio too? Why does everything bad happen in Ohio?
It's just it's the thing. It's the heartland. Everything kind of comes here.
Yeah, it's the heartbeat of America, which is dying. If that tells you anything. Listen to only 6 Feet Under's last album on repeat for the rest of your life, or spend life in prison.
Shit.
What the fuck is that?
I'm too tender for prison.
Yeah, 6 feet under.
Yep.
That
Like,
was
like,
so-
just like once a day.
I would listen to 6 Feet Under.
Listen to
but-
6 Under.
Wait, but I can only like you said once a
I ain't gonna
day.
fuck
Once a day, like it's just like once every day.
Oh, they said all day.
Once.
Fuck.
So like you
if it's
wake
just,
up,
yeah, if it's just once a day, like
you listen to
you don't even
it.
have to. You can keep your headphones on low.
Right.
but
You're still listening
On
to it.
repeat.
Yeah, but you can't
for
listen to
the
anything
rest
else.
of
Your asshole's gonna stay the same size if you stay with fucking 6 feet under.
6 Feet Under.
But you can't listen to anything else. Could you do that for the rest of your life?
You gotta be really into
Yeah.
anal for that
Yeah,
decision, man.
But prison, I don't know. Prison, is it better than getting shanked or raped or Yeah, 6 feet under is probably better than that.
I love.
Well, you second
I
guess
love.
it's
I don't know. I love music a lot. I don't know if I can listen to 6 Feet Under every single.
Yeah, so I'm
day.
going 6 feet under. I'm not going to fucking prison.
No.
You got me fucked
Yo,
up.
in prison they treat you better than the county, I guess, right? Like that's the only upside.
It's like-
You got those nice meals, I guess.
Fuck you,
nicer.
3 hours in a cot, but I mean it's like a swanky federal prison. Like,
Right,
like
that's
I was just
what
like,
I'm
oh, like some,
Are you minimum security?
Yeah, there you go.
Like, it's
Some
just
white
like-
collar crime or something like that. Yeah,
I'm not even like trying to
taxes or
hate. I'm not
something.
even like this. If you said that about like fucking Led Zeppelin, if you said that about fucking Fleetwood Mac, if you said that about Nirvana, like whoever.
Yeah.
Like it's not even about just 6 feet under. It's just like if I had to listen to like any band's entire discography for the rest of my life, I don't know if I could do it.
Foo Fighters. I could listen to Foo Fighters the rest of my life and be cool.
Actually, I mean,
that is a great choice, but I don't know. Man.
Or Slayer. I could listen to
You
Slayer.
get tired.
I do
of
that
it.
anyway.
You would get tired.
I
of
do
it.
that for my own free will. I listen to Slayer every day.
By 75, you would be over it though. You would
Enslaved.
definitely
I could listen to Enslaved a lot. I mean, every album's fucking great. I love
be
that
over that
band.
shit by like 70.
So we got 5 for Chris Barnes and 1 for ass rape. So, just so we're on.
You're going
That's
to prison?
not totally
I'm
on the
like on the
menu,
fence.
but-
I'm on the fence.
Oh,
I'm
he's
not-
going to prison, buddy.
No, I'm not completely on. It was about just listening to the same thing for the rest of the
Yeah.
It's not about Chris Barnes. It's about listening to the same music.
So who would you rather see make a return to music? Necrophagus or Bolt Thrower?
Bolt
A
Thrower.
return to
Bolt
making-
Bolt Thrower.
I mean, all right.
And with-
I mean, I would like
I
to
like
see
Nec-
Necrophagus, period.
Yeah.
I've never seen Necrophagus, and that would whoop ass. But,
Memoriam's awesome. I like
Yep.
Memoriam.
Yep,
Bolt Thrower.
Both are
Yeah, with Bolt Thrower.
100%.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's an easy question there.
That new Memoriam is fucking.
Sorry, Necrophagus, we love you.
Yeah, we do. And you're Ohio, too.
Yeah.
Oh, they're Ohio?
Yeah, dude, they're from Southern Ohio, like
Really?
around Point Pleasant, where the whole Mothman shit is.
Right.
Necrophagist. Right, Necrophagist. Oh, I think
Necrophagia.
Necrophagia.
Yeah, I was like, what the
I
fuck,
fucked
dude?
up.
Is that
Necrophagus
the,
is
is that the
from
band that
Germany. Yeah, no.
Scandinavia?
Wait,
Germany.
wasn't like Phil from Pantera and
Necrophagia.
Yep.
He was in
Necrophagia.
Necrophagia for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
He's on the Beyond soundtrack.
No.
Yep.
okay.
We're gonna be beyond. What
And
was
You
the
Will-
other?
and
there
You
was
Will Live
another
in
name
Terror.
for it too. Yep. That's a badass song. I love
I
that.
only have the one with was it Death Trip 69 with the blood pack in it. It's still fucking gooey too. Like I know plenty of people that got that. It's like it all congealed and turned into fucking like just crust. I was like, nah, it's still
Right.
liquidy.
That's crazy.
That's
that long.
In that Slayer box that I have, they have it's a World Pain Blood CD with a blood pack in it. And it's still like,
It's so
I'm
good.
sure you gotta wonder what the fuck it is.
I think I got
What the hell
I got
they
the
put in
red
that
slip cover on that one, but I didn't get the blood pack one.
yeah.
All right. Would you rather have Geddy Lee singing for Cannibal Corpse, or Corpse Grinder singing for Rush?
Oh my god.
Either one of those would be.
Yeah,
I think I would go
rule.
Corpse Grinder because I think he would fucking bring it. I think
mean-
that dude would bring it. I love Geddy Lee.
None of that's
Singing.
gonna make sense.
I'm not a huge
Like,
Rush fan.
I'm taking Rush.
I mean, yeah, I never got to see Rush.
Yeah.
I never got
I
to see
don't
Rush.
take Rush either.
No, I'm taking
I saw,
No, I'm taking
one
Cannibal
song.
Corpse. I take that
Rush,
back.
yeah.
No, I take that back.
Fuck it.
Getting Lee over Cannibal Corpse for sure. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Geddy Lee over Cannibal.
I want to. I go Corpse Grinder
Going
doing
Corpse Grinder
doing
over
Rush. I never got to see Rush. Like, I mean, yeah, no, I don't know. Somehow that just seems like it would work maybe a little bit better.
I might actually enjoy Rush because I'm not a huge Rush fan.
Don't get that.
I
like
appreciate
Rush.
them
I
as
love
musicians.
Corpse Rider just singing in front of a bunch of washing machines. It sounds awesome.
He'd bring it. He'd kill it. I know he would. Would you rather vomit every time you eat your favorite food or drink your favorite drink with the taste of piss?
I just wouldn't eat my favorite
I just-
food.
I don't have a favorite food anymore.
Right?
Solve that one.
Right? Which favorite food? No.
I'm drinking piss. Fuck
Why? Because it's sterile and I like the
Also,
taste
like
of it.
immediately, am I just gonna like get through my meal and then vomit, or like take a bite and then vomit, or like?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Negative. It said eat your favorite meal, so you get to finish it and then you
Yeah,
get to throw
so
up
do
the
I.
whole thing.
Right.
I will
Pardon
not
me.
eat my favorite food.
Yeah.
You just bring a bucket with you.
Applesauce. I hate applesauce, so I wouldn't puke, right? It's not my favorite food.
Or you just
Right, that's a
lie.
good loophole.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
lie.
You like
That's a good
steak?
loophole.
No.
Wait, so
steak.
Fucking terrible.
Ugh.
Spaghetti? Fuck that shit.
Oh,
I would
the-
just take the favorite food because then I could just enjoy it every so often and have to deal with puking. I don't have to eat all my favorite foods all the time. You know what?
And you still enjoy it while
I
you
understand that
It's not that deep.
I'm with that logic. I'm with you on that.
I'll throw up. I don't give a fuck. It'll be fine. As long as I get to eat it and enjoy it, and then I'll just throw it up. Like, well, I had that one moment before I kicked my guts up.
Guess I don't have to go to the gym tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Situational
It's like
bulimia.
a normal meal.
I'm sticking with piss. I'm sticking with piss.
You could just eat shit food all the time and then eat good food and puke once.
I don't know. I like steak though.
I will just not drink piss.
Yeah. That's basically that's kind of where I
Is that your
went. I don't
final
want to drink
answer?
piss.
That's my final answer.
Well, it just tastes like piss, but
I'll
it
never
feels
eat
like
my
you're
favorite
drinking
food.
piss.
Right.
Because I don't have favorite food anymore.
There you go.
anymore.
Fucking trick the system.
I don't even eat.
Okay. Would you rather be stuck at Kid Rock's entire 2008 Rock on the Range set,
No.
or on the rails sober, no booze or no grass at that show, or made to be the guy at the BMV counter when Glenn Benton has to get his license and registration?
I'm gonna be the dude at the
I'm gonna be
B&B
at
for
the
fucking
B&B.
Yeah,
sure.
dude. I would totally.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be a great experience.
I'll work for free that day.
That's sick.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Satanic Spud. Good question though. BMV counter for all of us. Would you rather see Obituary get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or win a Grammy for Best Record of the Year?
Rock and roll.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
I feel like the Grammys just don't mean shit.
You
You
know.
know, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is, any nowadays, like, kind of doesn't mean shit, but
Occasionally,
They really
It-
neither of them do, but
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, if like a band I was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that'd be like
Yeah.
Killer.
it doesn't really matter, but it's kind of fucking sick.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
you get to play in front of a whole bunch of people that may or may not have listened to your music, but still like being able to hobnob with all the fucking other inductees and shit.
Right.
Like, man, it looks like it's fucking fun.
Plus, it'd be fucking cool to see metal bands in the Rock and Roll
In the
Hall of
Rock and
Fame
Roll,
since
yeah.
there's really none of that.
Well, I mean, they did Judas Priest, but they kind of gave them like that kind of sideshow award, like lifetime achievements. Like, are they an official inductee though? Like,
It should be.
they should have been. Yeah.
There's not many metal bands.
Yeah, no.
Metallica's gotta be.
That's the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metallica's in there.
Slayer?
Black
Iron
Sabbath?
Maiden, Slayer should be
Oh,
in
Black
on
Sabbath.
the
Black
docket.
Sabbath.
They
Yeah.
gotta be in there.
I mean, they've been snubbed multiple times. Iron
Slayer's
Maiden's been
not on
snubbed.
There's
Rage
no way
Against
that Black
Machines.
Sabbath isn't-
No, they are.
A
No, I'm
nominee
just
this
saying,
year. I don't know if they'll fucking get it.
That's wild. Iron Maiden's on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they should have been years ago. But I don't know.
Yeah. it
How does
is.
that work?
I don't know. I don't
How do
know.
you get?
So there's a
inducted?
poll that goes out to media that's addressed in the music, and
Right.
they poll off of that as to who should be inducted. And there's like, it goes off a year, like there's so many years has to be or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
It goes to the press.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Like fucking Sheryl Crow is a nominee this year. What the fuck is that about?
I mean, shout out Sheryl Crow.
Crow's
though.
tough.
She
mean-
got bangers.
Sheryl Crow's
man.
tough.
But like
She got
at
bangers.
the same time, like Iron Maiden being snubbed repeatedly. Sheryl Crow, I think this was like her first nomination. Should probably get in.
Right.
That's not cosmic justice in my
Yeah.
mind.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I agree with you there too. Yep. Would you rather have the joy of Christmas that you had when you were a child for every Christmas for the rest of your life, or be able to go trick-or-treating for the rest of your life without being looked at as a fucking weirdo? I added the effing.
I get looked at like a weirdo anyway, so
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what season.
I'm going with Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas.
I love Christmas.
So sick when I was a kid.
Eat this motherfucker.
So you go
I'm
Halloween.
going, yeah. Halloween.
Halloween.
I'm taking Christmas.
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 I'm taking Christmas too.
Oh, I'm rubbing off on you. That's
Gross.
awesome.
I enjoyed Christmas when I was a kid. It started sucking around the teen years, but yeah, I enjoyed it.
I go with Christmas. I mean, all right, I'm more of a
Oh my
Halloween person,
God.
just because I can just binge watch horror movies and like not go out Christmas shopping because that's fucking hell.
I don't go out.
I mean, I did most of mine on Amazon,
Decorate
but
and sit around and drink
yeah, I don't
beer.
even decorate, dude. Like I'm the dude like you've just seen the meme, like the house that's all lit up, and then the one next to him that just has like the light spelling ditto. Like that put in more effort than I would. But I mean, Christmas was kind of fun back when I was a kid, like getting a Nintendo and Nintendo games and shit. Like, yeah, it's kind of cool. So I'll go Christmas.
Isn't it about the vibe, like with like just like
Yes.
not even the gifts, but just like being in your parents' house or like the trees lit. You know what I mean? Like
Getting up at like 5 a.m, waking up your parents, like, oh my god, why can't you just sleep like another 3 hours? Like, I can't. It's Christmas.
right.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think it's the
That's what it
vibe more.
is.
It's not about like being excited about the gifts, but just like the cozy
The
feeling.
gifts were sick though.
The gifts are sick. I
Yeah.
know the gifts are sick, but I just mean like the cozy feeling.
Well, that was back when you got like
Right,
cool
right.
toys and stuff.
With you.
Like the toys
That's
were
how we
cool.
make our house look.
Yeah.
It's all nice and cozy. And,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
But it's hard to get excited about that nowadays, still to a degree. Nowadays, like when I was a kid, I was like, this.
I'm
this
so
is
excited about that.
Watching Christmas Story
Yeah,
was new and not just like TBS playing it 24 hours.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to overlap.
All right, so a little bit. Would you rather listen to jazz for a week or listen to hip hop for a week? I mean, this is like a
Oh, that's
normal
easy.
week.
Yeah.
for
I'd rather
me,
listen
so
to hip hop
Jazz.
for a week.
It just depends on I listen to
Jazz.
jazz usually.
I like
on
jazz,
Saturday.
but-
yeah.
I mean, I love
I
both.
like
so
jazz,
that's,
but I'll listen to hip hop for a week. I listen to hip hop now.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would.
I do both right
I
now.
don't
Like
really know.
literally, I can
Yeah.
listen to both for like a week. And
throwback jams on Spotify.
I could go back and listen to some Cypress Hill again. Like old Cypress Hill was a lot of fucking
Old
fun.
Funk Dubious.
Funk Dubious. I still got a Funk Dubious album.
That's not even a good question. That's not even a good question.
If I had to
You
choose,
need
I'd do
to,
the
you need to
hip-hop.
make us like divide. You need to give us decisive
Yeah, let's
questions.
see.
Yeah, community.
Right. This is not good.
You can skip ahead too.
Would you rather be forced to watch your least favorite movie all the way through, paying full attention and fully sober, or listen to your least favorite album, full length, all the way through, full attention, sober?
Album.
Yeah.
Album.
Probably album.
Yep.
Be shorter.
It's like-
Well, I can't listen to a System of a Down record all the way through. I'd fucking kill myself.
Movie. You have to sit through my. I have to sit through my favorite
Your-
movie sober,
Least
No,
favorite.
least favorite.
Least
Oh.
favorite.
Oh, it's
The
bad.
one you hate the most.
or my
Or
favorite record.
least
Or your least
favorite
favorite album.
record. It's a least favorite battle.
Yeah, I'm going movie.
Listen
Movie.
or
Yeah,
visual.
movie.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of my least favorite movies. Probably a Michael Bay one.
High strung.
Dude, High Strung. That movie.
That movie's
something
stupid.
else.
There
Whew.
was this movie that was on Netflix called Death of Me, which was like supposed to be like a horror movie, but it was terrible. Like about two people who like go to like some Pacific island and like get kidnapped, kind of. It's just not good. It's terrible. Like,
There's a lot of shit horror movies on Netflix, man. My daughter is huge into horror movies, and we were like trying to find something to watch, and it was just like, she's like, that sucks, that sucks, that sucks. Like, you watch all this shit?
Netflix is not as good as it used to be.
Yeah.
No.
It's gone downhill for sure.
Man, I don't know. There's some bad movies that are just difficult to sit through. Like,
You said it. High Strung. That movie.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
It's an older 90s movie, but basically it was kind of advertised back in the day when you went into a store and would, like, look at the cover, you know, much of like albums back in the day. It advertised Jim Carrey on it.
And he's in there for maybe
2.5 minutes
Yeah.
total,
Yeah.
and it's usually in like spurts of like 10 to 15 seconds.
Damn.
And the whole thing is about a dude bitching about everything. The
Mm-hmm.
most mundane, stupid shit. About how he can't figure out how much milk to put in the fucking cereal bowl to equal out at the end to where he ends with no cereal and no milk. And it's like 5 minutes. And I'm like, what the fuck is the point of this movie?
And the movie's like,
And then Jim Carrey comes in, he's like,
Yeah.
And then I'm like, over.
Yep.
I was like, fuck this movie.
Yeah,
Fuck this stupid movie.
Who's the actual star of it?
I don't no idea who's the dude in it, but I rented it at what is it called, Video Spectrum or whatever. But yeah, back in there, you go to a video store and rent a VHS copy of something. You only had the album or the
Yeah.
cover to look at, and yeah, Jim Carrey's all over it. I was like, oh cool, I like fucking Ace Ventura. And yeah, he's in it for like 2.5 minutes, and he's just stupid shit. And it's just this dude in his apartment bitching about stuff. It's like, if I wanted to fucking do that, I'd go to Nick's house.
I got a full house. It's not an apartment anymore.
Yeah, we
Totally different.
upgraded a little bit.
I was gonna say Spider-Man 3, the Sam Raimi one.
Dude.
That was.
I was so excited to see that. Go see Venom.
I used to like that.
Oh man. Wait. I went to theaters and there was a dude screaming outside of the theaters like, "Do not go see this piece of shit movie." And we're like, "Fuck's this dude's problem?" And then when we left the theater, we were that dude. Like, what the fuck?
But was
Man.
that like? Well, you said you collected comic books in your life, so like that's like a part of your
Oh,
life that
dude,
you like
and-
definitely into, like superheroes, right?
Yeah, and Topher Grace is Venom. Like,
was not.
no.
As soon as he was
No.
cast, I was like, "What the hell is this?
Dude,
This is crazy."
it
He's
was
like
just-
small. He's so small. Eddie Brock's this big fucking dude, and then Topher Grace, "Oh, Eddie Brock, fuck you are."
He's like, no, you're not. Yeah, hit
You're
the
not.
gym, maybe.
Steve Odekirk.
Steve Odenkirk.
That was him.
Dude, I love
Yeah.
Steve
I love Steve
No, it's
Odenkirk.
Bob.
Bob,
Yeah,
or-
Bob.
yeah, Bob Odenkirk is his.
The
yeah,
Bobber
dude.
wigs.
Yeah.
Steve. It
So-
stars Steve Odekirk.
Okay, so whoever Steve Odenkirk is,
Oh,
not
is
Bob
he
Odenkirk.
the Thumb Wars dude? The guy that did all the Thumb
I have no idea.
movies? Like, they were like fucking super fucking
Dumb?
cheap. Yeah, they were dumb.
About as dumb as High Strung. Don't watch that movie.
Oh, wait.
Kirsten Dunst was in there too.
What the fuck? Wait.
In the background?
She, yeah, cameo appearance by a young Kirsten Dunst.
There you go. Because
Interesting.
there was only two people, Kirsten Dunst and whoever the fuck that other guy was.
And Jim Carrey.
And Jim
And Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
For a
5
very
minutes.
brief...
Jesus Christ. Would you rather have sweeping trays for hands or be sweating mustard for the rest of your life?
Doing what?
Sweeping hands or sweating mustard? Like, hey guys, you need some mustard?
Because I can still play guitar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
What hands?
Well, you just play like
Sweeping hand,
sweeping
like
tray.
so, like sweeping
Like the
trays,
dustpan.
dustpan.
Like a dustpan.
Wait, is
Like
it a
Edward
broom-
Scissorhands?
Is it
What,
like a
dustpans?
broom hand and dustpan,
no,
or just
no.
two dustpans?
Two
It's gonna be
dustpans.
tough to do what you
Fuck
guys
that.
do
I was sweat
with
mustard. I
sweeping
guess.
hands.
I guess
You're
that
a bass
was
player. You
mustard.
can
The
get it.
fuck?
Just-
If your palms gonna have hands,
Who asked
well,
that?
just angle it correctly. Right? Just do one string.
That would give a whole new meaning to
Who
sweep
had
picking,
this?
though.
Yeah, I can't sweep pick anyway, so fuck it. I'm sweating.
King of the Humulin.
Can it be honey
Had
mustard?
that.
That would be so good.
King of the
Spicy
Humulin.
mustard?
That's who
That's
said
kind of
it.
chunky though.
But spicy
Fuck
mustard
that guy.
though too. I guess if you get it in your eyes.
I feel like all your
Yeah.
pores would
Party's
get
over.
clogged and you have mustard zits.
Oh.
Sits. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't even like the sound of
I
it.
hate this question.
I know, I like
It was the
mustard.
mustard
This
sweat.
is killing
It was
it.
the mustard zits, right?
Just the thought of you having mustard zits has ruined mustard for me.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're gonna get mustard.
Thanks, King of Harlem or Hemulum. King of the Hemulum. Would you rather never get laid again or never listen to metal?
Ah, man, I love metal too much.
Hey.
Yeah,
dude.
I
I'll
need
take the
my
metal, bro. Fuck
Yeah,
Take the metal.
I would.
Yeah, I'd probably go
yeah.
metal. It says,
Yeah, I'll jerk off and listen.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. It's way less of a headache that way.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can only
I mean,
disappoint
that's basically what I
myself.
do anyway.
that's pretty much my life.
That's what I did for many years.
Work this long.
Yay! Okay.
Stop now.
Don't break the hot
Don't
streak.
fix what ain't broke.
It's like a playoff beard, right? You can't shave it.
It's good luck. From Gary Sanderson, would you rather dress like a cowboy, the leather trousers, sleeveless pentagram shirt, Dave Vincent style, or fishnet shirt, Jinko jeans, shaved head, except for two pleat,
I
green
lost
new
him.
metal thing?
What?
What's your style? New metal, Junko jean, new metal, or
I'm going
Dave Vincent,
I'm going Dave
sleeveless
Vincent.
pentagram with the cowboy look?
Yep, I never
Dave
did that.
Vincent.
I'm going
Hard.
Dave Vincent.
Yeah, anything
I,
not
yeah,
Junko
I had
jean.
Jinko jeans.
Yeah, I already did that. I didn't have a fishnet shirt, but I mean, I had the Jinkos for damn sure.
I'm
Never
going
did
Jinkos.
Dude, you fucking stepped in a
Jinkos.
puddle. You were
I'm
wet all
going
the way up
Jinkos.
to your
That's
balls.
I'm going David Vincent all day.
Dave Vincent all day, man.
When he turned into a cowboy, he dripped harder than ever. I'm going David Vincent for
Yep,
sure.
I'm with you on that.
When I saw the picture of Dave Vincent in his cowboy gear for Aluminum Anus or whatever that album's called, I was like, dude, is that Nikki Sixx? That looked like Nikki Sixx. And I was like, oh shit, that's Dave Vincent. I'm probably
We saw him kind of dressed like that when we saw him at Summer Slaughter
Oh yeah, dude.
a
It's
few
like,
years back. Yep.
yeah, no,
And he was
it's-
thrusting.
yeah, he was laced up along the side, leather pants and everything. I was like, oh, dude, you look like you're kind of greasy right now. You don't look comfortable.
Was he doing was it I Am Morbid? Is that who you guys saw him with?
No, it was,
No,
it
we
was
saw him at Summer Slaughter 2014. Yeah.
yeah. With Dying Fetus was there too.
Yeah, but who was he playing with? Morbid
It was
Angel?
Morbid Angel, but he
Oh,
had
shit.
the Illumid, whatever it is. They had that lineup, so it was
Tim Young on
Oh,
drums.
Tim Young.
Fucking
dude,
awesome.
Yeah, we shook his hand. He about pulverized every bone in my fucking hand. That dude's got a fucking grip.
Right.
But who was the other guitarist? I can't remember his name, but yeah, it was that lineup, and they played one song from Aluminum Anus, and everyone was like, "Well, this is where I go buy merch."
Yeah.
But yeah, the rest of the set was fucking sick.
Yeah, it was.
Nice.
Yeah, would you rather have a full concert of Nickelback with John Tardy singing, or,
Yes.
Yeah.
or Obituary with Chad Kroeger?
No. John Tardy.
John Tardy
Nickelback.
with
Yeah,
Nickelback.
we're
That'd
all
be
on John,
fucking
yeah. That
amazing.
would be-
Dude, I can already hear it in my head, and you know what? I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Hot take, Nickelback. Nickelback rules.
Said only you.
I don't care.
What's that one song?
Hey, that's fine. I'll stand alone.
Yeah, what's that
it's-
one song that you guys played
it's
in the
down
band
there.
about the bullet or like?
Oh,
Side
it
of a
would have
Bullet.
done. Yeah.
The other side of the bullet.
yeah, that song is hard.
There's Nickelback in that collection downstairs.
It's sick.
It's there.
I don't know.
All right.
This song is a good song.
All right. They can say whatever the fuck they want. I don't care.
They know I own it. I've already
Yeah.
fessed up. I already fessed up to Creed and Crazy Town too. So.
Creed's hard too.
Crazy
They
Town.
had some
You
songs.
got,
Yeah.
Both albums.
you got a Crazy Town single or something too?
No singles. They just put up full albums. Terrible.
Yeah.
I love the first Creed record.
Yeah, actually, did
First one?
Mark
When it
Tremonti's
came
got
out.
riffs. He does.
Yep.
Mark Tremonti's
It's,
awesome
it's
guitar
mostly
player,
Scott
man.
Stapp that I just it's like "Hurga, burga, gur," like everything he says and you are. Hurga, fucking burga. It's just I get so tired of it. Like I don't like Eddie Vedder either. So yeah, he's like
Yeah, they got that same vibe.
I
oh,
like Eddie
God.
Vedder more than Scott Stapp.
Yeah, I'll take Eddie Vedder over Scott Stapp.
All right, so it's 1995 right now. Right now, it's 1995. Would you rather be at a Pantera Machine Head Biohazard show or a Slayer Sepultura Korn show? 1995.
Slayer,
Ooh.
Sepultura. Well, no, yeah. I don't know.
Ooh.
Slayer, Sepultura, and Korn.
Wait, Max was still in
Or-
Sepultura in 95?
Correct.
Yes.
Yep,
Slayer,
Pantera
Sepultura.
Machine Head Biohazard. Yeah, because that was 96, 97.
Yeah,
Yep.
Slayer, Sepultura.
Slayer, I never got to see
Yeah,
Sepultura
Slayer's
with Max.
I never either.
Yep.
Pantera would be sick, but yes.
And Biohazard would be sick too, but
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Biohazard was.
I would-
I'd mostly be going to the
Pantera?
Pantera show for Pantera.
Pantera.
Like fucking
Is that your choice?
no Slayer.
Slayer.
Slayer Sepultura is my choice, but if I went to the other show, it'd be for like Pantera and some Biohazard. But
God,
man,
95, and there'd be no Lombardo in that lineup, but still, it'd be Slayer.
Yeah, with
Paul Bostaph in
Paul
95
Bostaph.
was a beast.
Oh, dude, the fucking drum work on Divine Intervention's
Slept
just
on.
that was
disgusting.
like, yeah.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I would go with the Sepultura Slayer.
Just to see
Yeah.
Sepultura. I
Yeah.
never saw Sepultura with Max.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
but also just seeing Slayer sounds like
Yeah.
a great time.
Seems
Always
like
Slayer.
it is a
Yeah,
good
No matter
time.
what
Yeah.
decade, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cool, Slayer.
And I love like the first 4 Korn albums, to be honest. I still like those first 4 albums.
last time
I
I
do
saw
too. I have them all
Yeah.
on vinyl.
last time I saw Slayer was with Megadeth and Testament.
Oh yeah, I wanted to go to that one. That fuck mine was
In
like,
Detroit.
way over.
I think mine was Ozfest 2004, and it was the full lineup again. So yeah, Dave Lombardo would come back.
But I got
right
to see
before
I got to see
Christ
Lombardo
Illusion.
and Bostaph because Paul Bostaph was playing drums for Testament at the time.
Oh.
Dave Lombardo was playing for.
Oh wow, that's
was fucking sick.
Best
Sweet.
of both worlds.
Medium lines. That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, no shit. That's
Medium
awesome.
lines.
That's crazy.
All right, you can only choose one. Says Kyle McNeil. Would you rather only listen to bands or artists from North America or Europe?
Fuck. That's
My
Do-
heart goes to Southern Florida, like that Florida death metal. So,
there's so much.
but there's
shit
so
in Europe.
yeah, and Europe is just there's a lot of great stuff because that like
Heavy.
Carcass, yeah, any music,
Just heavy though.
Just music in general.
Oh, I'm going to Europe then.
Europe or
Yeah.
North America?
I'm going to Europe.
I'm going to Europe.
Yeah.
Because the Swedish death metal shit
Yes.
is not
Yes.
death metal.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're on the same
Right.
wavelength. I'm a
I-
slut for HM too.
Yeah.
Give me.
Yep.
Give me.
Yep.
But also, I love a lot of electronic music from Europe.
I don't know.
Chemical Brothers, dude. I love a lot of
Yeah.
Chemical Brothers.
Where are you at? North America?
Yeah, because that's I know the most, I think.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think you're
Yeah.
gonna lose out either way. Like you're gonna find good
No.
music.
Right.
no
I mean,
matter
there's
what.
there's gonna be great music from both camps, but
I
God,
just
if I had to go without Bloodbath,
yeah.
I don't think
I need my left hand pad.
Yeah, I was about to say, I grew like,
Yeah, it was,
yo, Left Hand Path is the record that I like came up with.
Oh,
The one record Cars put out, dude, that's like,
Killer.
I need it.
Yep. Dude,
Yeah, I'm
like
thinking
Never
of-
Flowing Stream.
Shit too outside of metal that I'm
Yeah.
like into as well, and it's some European stuff. So some bigger stuff.
Yeah.
I still like the Beatles. You know,
The Who.
Yeah, the Who.
Black Sabbath.
Elton John. I fucking love Elton John.
Deep Purple. I mean, yeah. There's a long list.
Yeah, so Europe and North America, I guess.
Yeah. Like I said, there's really no wrong
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah, there's no.
You're
wrong.
gonna get good music.
Yep.
It's just, I need.
I mean,
my
you're
chip.
getting the whole Florida death metal scene. That right there.
But then you get the the hard rock classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, you know what I mean?
That's
Well, not hard rock
weird.
of the 60s, but hard rock of the 70s, 80s, you know.
I would lose
then
the
metal,
Cars,
and then
and I would miss that a lot.
all the
Because the
pop
Cars'
rock.
first album was like
Yeah.
one of my
You're
favorite albums of all
Yeah.
time.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, like Nick said, there's no wrong answer.
There's really no wrong answer here.
Yeah.
You get good music.
So this one's a little more interesting. Would you rather get rid of the Florida death metal scene or the New York death metal scene?
Oh, I don't want to do either.
New York. All
I
that.
would get rid of the New York.
Yeah.
Respect to those bands.
yeah,
Death
yeah.
metal wouldn't be what it is. without
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Florida.
you need for it, but man, like I love Immolation, like so fucking much.
Suffocation.
Suffocation,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'd keep Florida. I'm gonna keep them both. Fuck you guys.
It should have been Florida or Sweden.
No,
But that's
Oh,
No, but I mean, you know
I
what
would
I
have
mean?
left. I would have watched
yeah, no, I can't do this.
No, but I mean, like, you know,
picking your
like,
Fuck you
favorite
guys,
kid.
I'm never coming back here.
Yeah.
don't pin it between states. Pin it between like state and country. You know what I mean, like that'd be a little bit easier.
Dude,
Florida or
that's-
Sweden.
That's horrifying. I mean, I'd take Sweden though.
That's
I
kind of
would.
what I'm
I
thinking.
would take Sweden.
I don't know if I would.
I mean, I
take
love
Florida.
Florida,
I think so.
but Sweden has like so much stuff.
Yeah, but Florida had that
I mean,
groove, man. That fucking
does.
drive.
It
that-
does.
You telling me Entomb don't have that
Thing-
groove though?
Yeah, but
Dude, you
I don't
can,
know.
like,
It's unlike
Dude,
Florida's.
you'd kiss Meshuggah goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, I'll say if one like some like, you know, Floridian style death metal, dude, Seance, like their early fucking shit, that's more like American style death metal, but done by some Swedes.
There we go. You've completely sold me. I'm getting rid of all North American albums from my house. All right. Would you rather have some paper cuts and jump into a pool of lemon juice, or have a toothpick in between your toe and toenail and kick a door?
Oh, paper
lemon
cuts.
juice.
Lemon juice, paper cuts.
Yeah.
Paper cuts.
Yeah, I
Oh
would
my
do that.
God,
That fucking
man.
toe in the door. Jesus.
Oh, because that would like go. Oh,
Levi's a sick fuck.
yeah.
was that Levi?
That was Levi.
Dude,
Levi.
dude.
This one, would you rather? It's who would you rather? Band disappear from this world. No one will know. No merch. Total existence stricken from everything. Bolt thrower, death, or Celtic Frost.
Those
Oh,
are terrible choices.
Celtic Frost.
Yeah, stricken from
That's just the
existence.
least-
No offense.
Nah, that's fucked up,
No,
though.
no
I
offense at
can't-
all.
it
Like they're
is.
pioneers and shit, but man,
I would go.
wait.
You can't erase
Celtic
death.
Frost.
You can't
You
erase
You
Yeah,
can't erase
like-
that. I feel like
And I
You
enjoy.
can't erase death, but Bolt Thrower is too classic.
both of us, but I mean, Celtic Frost is like so influential.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of bands that wouldn't be around without
it.
Celtic Frost.
Obituary being one of them.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
Obituary,
Yeah.
Hellhammer,
Death.
and oh wait, I still get Hellhammer.
Yo, shout out to Enforced because Zach would be very mad at me right now. For this. The guitar, yo, he would be pissed at me right now for this answer.
Probably yelling at you through the
I
TV.
mean, I gotta keep Hellhammer though, right? Hellhammer's not erased. So all right,
I don't know. I didn't make the question.
I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go because they
Esgar.
yeah, I'm gonna go
What do you think?
Celtic Frost. You know, unfortunately, I just can't live without Bolt Thrower and Death.
Correct.
But I still get Hellhammer because you didn't say I didn't
I
get
want to go with Celtic Frost.
Yeah, same.
I think I'm with her too.
Yeah.
All right, free blimp rides anywhere for the rest of your life, but the outside of the blimp is covered with a big annoying picture of you. Or you can pogo stick around for the rest of your life. No car rides or anything. You only a pogo stick, but you are fucking awesome at it. You are a pogo fucking stick master. Pogo stick master?
They both
Yeah, I hate
sound
crying
pretty
so
nice.
far.
Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie, dude. The blimp with my picture on it.
Well, I don't care. Like the
Yeah, I
picture,
would do
the
that
picture
anyway.
kind of sucks, but a blimp ride somewhere sounds kind of nice.
You like flying though. That's different.
I don't-
think flying.
but being a G at pogo sticks sounds fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
honestly.
I feel like there's no G's of pogo sticks.
Yeah,
You'd be surprised. Go on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm sure on YouTube.
yeah.
That's a
Dude,
50-50 question right there.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, well, for you, except because
Yeah, I'm going pogo stick all the
Yeah.
way.
I'm in my 40s, man. My knees aren't that good, so pogo stick. It doesn't matter how good I
Flying
am.
around
My
the
body's gonna give out.
I mean, yeah, my
You're the
knees
wrong.
suck
You're a
too,
master
but-
at flying.
but
I
you're
know.
a
Master.
master.
Really, I'm like
I
cybernetic.
know we went to Europe yet.
Imagine going like,
Yeah.
like
I think I go with the blimp.
That'd be hard.
That'd be
blimp?
sick.
The blimp.
I'm gonna go.
All pictures of me are annoying.
I'm gonna go pogo stick, but I'm curious. Like,
I'm going with
if I look up pogo stick master, if if they got anything.
I mean, there's
like
some
Wait,
guy
so-
out there, I would imagine.
What's the top speed of a blimp? Like they don't move that quick. Like free blimp rides, but yeah, you're kind of stuck up there for a while. Like
Also, it doesn't matter how good at pogo sticking you are, you're gonna be sweating like fuck.
yeah.
So, like, shit.
Dude,
Also,
it's-
if that pairs up to the mustard question, you know what I'm saying? Like, you sweat mustard
dude.
and you pogo stick.
we got some
boom, it's
inception
just
here.
splat. Boom. Where'd he go? Follow the
mustard
fucking
trail.
splats.
Does it smell like BO and mustard at the same time too? Like, dude, you'd be kicked out of every place.
No,
Shit, black metal
Just a
shows.
drifter with a heart.
Crust bust.
That'd
You'd be totally welcome there.
you're turning this into like a superhero show, like the Hulk.
This is the shared
No
universe.
wanderer with pogo stick. He's just dripping with mustard.
providing condiments to everybody, everywhere, all the time.
Hello and welcome to What the fuck is wrong with you? Piss a golf ball or crap a brick?
Piss a golf ball.
Woo!
Crap a brick.
Shit brick.
Shit a brick. 100. Do
Shit
you
a
piss a
brick.
golf ball? You.
I have a feeling
Either one requires
that
surgery.
sphincter can probably take more than like peeing a golf ball.
I mean, people pass kidney stones bigger than golf balls all the time.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think
fuck
they're
that.
Shitting a brick's gonna fuck your ass up like real bad.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, those.
Like, you ever
But
see like
people
a
do it all the time.
hot dog
Yeah,
that gets
but
microwaved too long?
How many
and
people
splits?
shit actual
my
like
God.
brick
There you
size?
go.
I mean, that's true. That's
Tell
true.
me how many
You
people
raise an
know that
interesting
shit.
point.
I'd rather have full use of my cock
Yeah.
than my asshole.
You'll get it back.
So,
You'll
I
get
feel
it
like-
back. People pass kidney stones and can use their dick still.
I mean, if I just shit pancakes for the rest of my life, like it's all just like liquid and falls out. Like, at least I still got my dick.
Shit a brick.
Brick.
A brick.
Brick.
Literal
Yeah, that
brick.
sounds
Boom.
awful.
Brick.
Like,
That's-
Rubbing against your like.
like is it squared off?
It's a cement.
Shit brick.
That would just cut your ass out.
Regular.
No,
regular
So wait, like if you contort a little bit, you can like break it off in chunks, right?
motherfucker, man. You had to
I'm pissing
be
off.
all descriptive and shit.
Dude, you gotta consider all the variables.
You know, fucking pickaxe.
You just see Nick banging away. What the fuck is
Fuck, I got meat this time.
pass me another goddamn brick?
Oh, we got a bleeder.
Yeah, I'm shitting a brick.
Yeah, shit brick.
brick.
Still shit
brick.
brick.
Pissing a golf ball.
Yeah, no.
Dude, you are a braver man than I
Man,
am.
brave man.
I'm pissing a golf ball. Fuck that.
Be in a room with Gene Simmons or Axl Rose.
I'm gonna get kicked out of this room real quick. I have a feeling.
Gene Simmons.
Jesus.
Gene-
Yeah, fuck that.
Probably
Yeah,
Gene Simmons, dude.
just
Axl
Gene-
Rose is
Man,
real
you
piece
Sounds
of
like a
work.
dick.
I could talk to him about
Yeah.
bass guitars because like he used the same bass that I used to.
like road stories too. I mean, I'm sure they both got a lot.
I'm
but
sure
I
they
mean,
both
Kiss
got
has been
jams.
around forever.
Yep.
I would,
Simmons.
yeah. Gene Simmons, sit there with fucking nice wine. He could have whatever he's drinking.
Right.
Sit
Also-
there, chat.
You
Also,
might
I
still
ride
charge me for
Vermont,
my
I fuck
time
guns
though.
with
Like,
guys.
yeah, every story is
Like,
$200
beef
bucks.
from the 90s.
Yeah, I didn't even like. I never read into like people's shit. So like a lot of stuff is like, oh, I like this dude. It was, oh yeah, child porn. I was like, well, okay, fuck that guy. Then.
Right,
Like, that's
right.
well, fuck. You know, so yeah. I
No, they
wouldn't
just talk
even
shit
know.
to each other. That was it.
Oh,
that was
okay.
their beef. They just hated each other.
Yeah, but that was like a lot of, and half of that, like you wonder, even though that may have definitely not been this, but like fake made up shit just to get PR and people like talk, I'm in
Yeah.
this camp and that camp, and then the fucking dudes are just rolling in bank, you know, money piling up, and they're like, yeah, we did it.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff with like Megadeth and Metallica quasi beefing about
Yeah.
like why Metallica won't take Megadeth on the road and shit like that. I was like, are we starting this again?
Dude, it churns the machine,
It does.
which ultimately leads
It
to
does.
more money. Which is great because it's more money for musicians and other dudes,
More
and they're,
press, more attention.
you know, they got it made and stuff like that, but it's you know, whatever. It's the way it's been done, and they're
Yeah.
doing they're
Yeah, but
playing
they
the
already
game.
have tons of money. You need to do it with
Yeah.
independent bands.
Yeah.
Us and Bog.
Fake beef.
Right, us
Fake
and Bog.
beef.
Yo, Bog, let's fake beef right
There we
now.
go. Do it right now.
Arguably, the Chris Barnes beef helped us a little bit.
Right.
Arguably.
Arguably. I mean, it helped
True.
us out.
Arguably.
Arguably.
Cannibal Corpse or Carcass?
Oh.
Yeah, Cannibal.
Ooh.
Yeah, Cannibal, even though we cover
Carcass is
Carcass, like, and love Carcass, but
But us covering Cannibal's too obvious.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Shouts out to
Shout out to Carcass though.
I gotta go I gotta go Carcass because I can't lose Heartwork. Like that's like
rougher for me.
It's like
man.
Yeah.
one of my favorite albums of all time. Like I love all of Cannibal.
Yeah, but
stuff.
do you have a cutoff for Carcass?
There's one. There is one.
Alright, so
There is one.
do you have a cutoff for Cannibal?
I really don't.
I go
Like
Cannibal, I think.
even the weakest album, and it's not that weak. I still dig it. But I mean, fucking Heartwork and Necroticism are like god tier fucking albums today. I don't know. That's tough. Good thing I don't really have
So
to do that.
Carcass? You're on Carcass sport?
I can't.
You have to. It's a fucking.
I know.
game.
I can't lose Heartwork though,
Damn,
so I gotta go
man.
Carcass.
Carcass. I'm going corpse. Though.
Corpse all day.
I'm going Cannibal Corpse too.
Got the fucking little baby fucking skull.
Yeah, that's a commit.
That's a respectable like
Yeah.
outlier, though. You know what I mean? Carcass.
Psychroptic or revocation?
Oh,
I'm not the hugest fan of Revocation. No hate to them. But I don't even know that other band, so.
I don't know this.
Psychroptic?
Necrotic.
Oh.
Oh, they're
No, Tasmania.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they're one of the few bands I've ever heard of
Yeah.
from Tasmania. It's like syncopated fucking everything. The riff work is fucking insanely good with that.
Dude, you
band.
would dig them.
Yeah, you really would, dude. The
Yep.
riffs are
You would dig
fucking
'em.
nasty.
Yeah.
And
riff.
for the record, Revocation is sick. I'm not that into like techie shit. As techie as I go is like
Yeah.
death.
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah.
That's like as techie as I go.
I mean, Individual Thought Patterns pretty fucking tech.
Yeah.
I love that album.
Yeah.
I go Revocation now. Revocation's nothing but bangers. Almost the same thing with Psychroptic, but I'm not a big fan of like the earlier albums.
Yeah, I'm not either. Observant is about as far back as I go.
Yeah.
All right, so only be able to listen to CDs for the rest of your life or vinyls. All right.
I already know his answer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I need to say anything? I don't.
I mean, I'm gonna go CDs too, just because of the preservability of them in the apocalypse.
Vinyls are so expensive.
Yeah, they are
Yeah, they are.
expensive.
The
CDs are
uptick in
cheaper.
prices.
And the way shit's going, you need like a backpack of stuff that's important. And CDs, man, they're smaller.
I wish cassettes were on there.
I fucking love vinyl.
Cassettes sound sick.
See, I'm
I
like
lived through the era of
anti-cassette.
cassettes.
I love
I grew
cassettes.
up with cassettes.
I'm more of a cassette collector. I have so many cassettes, but I have like
Oh,
5
so-
CDs, like 10 vinyl maybe. I have a lot of cassettes though.
Because that's in terms of like storage. Like my issue is like the tape eventually wears out, like getting eaten and
The
shit
cassette
like
player
that.
eats it. You're gonna wind it back up with a fucking pencil. Like,
I don't want to go. I went through that when I was before I found
That's a
CDs.
super-
I just like the lo-fi sound of them. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's still captured on a CD.
I would be curious to hear the last two mode on cassette.
Probably
Just because
gross.
two modes are fucking
I
nasty.
should have
anyway.
fucking jumped on that. I almost got the cassette for that little demo they put out. I know fucking Classic Line got it.
I don't even know what the answer is to that.
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna go with
vinyl.
vinyl.
For sound quality or?
I don't know. I just like vinyl.
I mean, vinyls
Yeah.
get the better sound
I like
quality
it.
by
Oh, yeah.
That's what
far.
I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fine.
But like you
But-
said, like the CDs for like convenience and
Mhm.
oh, they also
You
sound.
can't listen to
they-
vinyl in your
CDs
car.
sound-
Actually,
CDs sound decent. I mean, it all depends on the
Can't
speakers
never
you're
listen
playing
to
it
music
through.
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm
So
saying. I think they sound more
Spotify.
than decent. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like you said,
But
it's
that's the only
solely
way
entirely
understand
like what
that's
you're
the only
playing
thing
off of.
Yeah, if you're playing it through a fucking boombox, then yeah,
Yeah.
probably not. But if you're playing it through hi-fi speakers, then
Dude, CDs sound great.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Yeah.
that's a tough question.
Yeah.
That's a really hard one.
Yeah, you guys are more optimistic about the world because I need to fit my shit in a backpack.
That's fair.
So
Nuclear
probably
wastelands.
I'm going with CDs.
Well,
Yeah,
when the
CDs
when the world ends, I imagine there won't be electricity to listen to either. So I'm just going to be listening here. I guess.
Is it gonna be the
You
cool
know,
Mad Max
CDs.
ending though? We're gonna like the fucking wicked ass cars that shoot like spikes and shit. Because I'm kind of down for that. That sounds kind of fun.
My gold CD of Arise must be preserved
You got that version
for all
too?
humanity.
That's what I
History. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite CDs. All right, would you rather date a smoking hot chick who makes you listen to terrible pop music, or date a average-looking chick that listens to metal? Well, I married a smoking hot chick that makes me listen to terrible pop music, so I made my decision.
right. And I date a smoking hot chick that listens to metal, so I can't answer that question either.
You can.
No, neither.
I guess the moderate one that listens well.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't
the
care.
metal-
Like I
the
kind of
metal
like
one.
being single because I don't have anyone like we should go do this thing. It's like nah, I don't want to.
I might have messed that up a little bit because I did touch it this time.
See?
I know, right? I'm fucking it up.
Where do you go, stoner?
Oh, I said it right.
Okay, good.
I said it right.
I don't know. Those were. I don't know. I realized.
Smoking hot chick who makes you listen to terrible pop music while she gets to drive in the car, which is how it works for me. Because when I drive, it's like, hey, you guys want to listen to Sing about her new album? It's like, okay, that's going on, and I'm not gonna.
I can't understand her vocals.
I mean, in the past, I have dated hot chicks that listen to pop music, but not now. So
If I'm driving, I have control of the player, so yeah.
actually, my
I'll just
girlfriend's a huge fan of you guys.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's
my
one of her
son
favorite fucking
is a
bands.
Big fan of you too. He's getting into drums and
Fuck
yeah. It was like, oh, there's gonna be yeah, calm down.
All
dude.
200.
So yeah, next time you guys come around, yeah, you gotta meet him. His name's Ares. He's very named him after God of War for a reason. All right, would you rather start reviewing power metal and symphonic metal on your channel, or shut the whole goddamn thing down?
Shut the whole thing down.
No, I like doing this shit, man.
Symphonic
I
metal.
do too. I love what we do.
Power
I fucking
metal.
love Thralls of Metal,
Yeah.
but dude, no.
I'd rather see you guys watching or listening to power metal.
Dude,
I appreciate
I get
that.
trolly. I don't mind it. It's fun. I mean, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, I'll let you know too.
It would totally change the dynamic because it would just be all trashing everything.
I am not a power metal fan.
I'm not either.
We're not. Yeah, those. That's,
Like classic heavy metal, I fucking love that shit. Like that's great, but there's something about power metal when we start getting into like wizards and dragons and anything that sounds remotely like Dragon Force. I was like, I'm checking out right now.
But y'all like Rush.
I love Rush.
I'm talking about Wizards and
I
Dragons,
mean,
right?
but that's prog. That's totally
right,
different.
that's prog. That's a totally
Wizards and
different
Dragons.
fucking
I know, but
spectrum.
still.
They actually have a story behind it and a concept. Like
It's
the
not-
power metal bands just sing about it. Except for Dio. Dio's awesome. Dio's awesome.
Dio is. Choose one band to disappear forever: Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, or Anthrax.
All three except for Slayer. Bye bye.
I know.
See ya.
Fucking Anthrax, sorry.
Metallica. Like I love the early stuff, but there's not enough for me to say, yeah, you can just stay around. I still like Anthrax. I still love Slayer. You know.
Yeah, same question as Steve, but if I didn't have to say that, I guess Anthrax.
Yeah, I would have to go Metallica. Unfortunately, even though I fucking love Metallica.
Oh, you just
but
gotta pick
I love-
one.
Yeah, you have to pick one. I like. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough because some Anthrax I don't like. So
Most of these bands have.
I like early Metallica, but I mean, pretty much when Load and Reload, I was just like, man,
Yeah,
no,
Stanger.
stop.
I mean, Ain't My Bitch was. I like that song. I revisited that one off of whatever the fuck one that
See,
was on.
No.
I think
was
early
Too Much
Metallica
More?
and then Load and After. I think it's two separate schools of thought. They're almost two
Yeah.
separate bands, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them
You
got
know,
a much
like-
bigger paycheck. I mean, it's honest.
I'm going with fucking Anthrax probably.
Anthrax.
I like the first two, and that's
I love
what
Anthrax.
We saw them with Motorhead
Yeah,
right before Lemmy died.
Yeah, like a month.
Yep,
Damn.
yep. They whooped ass.
Yeah, dude, Anthrax fucking killed live. They were amazing.
Yeah, they are awesome live. That's one of the better shows I saw live. We didn't even stick around for whoever the fuck was headlining. Like, we saw Anthrax, and then the other band came on, and we were like, okay, a little.
Beat traffic.
Yeah.
They're really good live.
Yeah.
They're really, really good live.
And speaking of live, you guys are going to be on a tour here, just rapid fire. Was it a month and a half, 2 months, 3 months, something like
I
that?
think it's like probably like a month.
It's a month.
Month and a couple weeks. Yeah, it's probably like a month and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was definitely longer than a month, but you're hitting up everywhere.
It might be longer than a month.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a month and a couple weeks.
Nice.
I mean, you guys have been like genuine fucking road dogs.
Yeah.
Man. I swear, like, I just see you guys at a fucking show, and then it's like, oh yeah, we're doing another fucking tour. It's like, dude, this guy's sleep. It's fucking awesome. Like, I love that dedication to road and the fucking just getting out there. It's like, no, we gotta fucking smash some fucking heads in.
Yeah. That's
What we gotta do?
it's like, yeah. People ask that on tour all the time, like, oh, why don't you guys just stop? It's like, well, that's why I think part of the reason why we are where we're at. We just never stop touring.
Yeah.
I try to give like a lot of like some friends bands that advice too. It's like you just have to tour all the fucking time. Like our first tour was like, it wasn't shitty. It was just not what it is now. And then ever since then we pretty much toured nonstop. We played fucking like we played 300 shows last year.
Jesus.
Wow.
Wow.
We're close to it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking impressive.
At least 250. Because I was talking like after the Undeath tour, our sound guy was talking to me. He's like, we played like almost about 300 shows this year.
Man.
Wow.
Which is fucking insane because it didn't even seem like that. But it's like you really look at like all the tours we did and all that shit. It's a lot of fucking shows.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys blew up too.
Yeah.
Like
Dude,
quick.
the hype around you, like, I mean, I heard about you from like some collectors when they came down to the first EP or demo, and I was like, all right, I'll check this out. The fucking name alone was like, all right, that kind of draws me in.
Right.
And jammed the demo, I was like, dude, this is fucking gnarly. And then when Slave the Scalpel came out, I was like, holy shit, dude, fucking the hype is real.
Yeah.
Again, it captures like an old school aesthetic, but it's kind of like still modern too, and it's riff after fucking riff. And well, now you guys are on fucking Metal Blade.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a huge fucking jump up.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, how are you approaching this album? Like, I mean, is this a different approach than Slave the Scalpel?
Oh, it's not really an approach. It's just like you know, because like even with the first thing we did, it was like there was like no thinking in that. Like I kind of already had demos, and then me and him got together and just jammed the rest of it out. And it was not like, oh, we need to make this part 2 times longer. It was just dumb riffs, fucking make it. And then with Slave of the Scalpel, it was just kind of the same thing, but we kind of had like more chemistry as a band, and we spent a lot more time on it than anything we had done at that point. So it wasn't really an approach, just like make shit, you know, make it. If we like it, cool.
Pretty much
So-
the same now.
Yeah.
Same thing now. Like we'll have riffs, whatever, and we'll all put our ideas together. Like I'll have a bunch of ideas, they'll come over, they have ideas, whatever, and then we'll just kind of jam it out. And then if it's sick, it's sick. Like you guys are gonna hear it later. I told him that I'd show you guys some demos later.
Yeah.
But you're gonna notice like it's all different, you know. And we're not like, oh well, that doesn't really fit our sound. If it's sick, it's sick, and we're just gonna put it on there. Even though a lot of people are gonna.
That's
fucking hate it.
awesome.
I mean,
I'm all for that.
I heard Masters of Morbidity, the single that came out, and I was like, this is like a little bit different. Like you took parts and kind of stretched them out a little bit longer, like you laid on a riff a little bit longer, because like there's a lot of quick changes and shit on Slave the Scalpel.
Yeah.
But I instantly noticed like there's like, I don't know, there's something different about the writing here. It's still got all the fucking brutality, which I mean, I didn't expect that to leave.
Yeah.
But like the songwriting, I don't know, it just felt like, I don't know, like just kind of more refined.
Yeah, more like pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, you're a Metal Blade.
Yeah, so basically what that equated to is like we went in the studio to record. There's another song coming out with that one soon. We're doing a video for it. But so basically where that came from is we went into the studio. We had demos of stuff like for those songs, and the guy Mark Lewis that we recorded it with, he's like he works all like those huge bands, and he's like these songs need like not hooks but like more hooky shit. Like you need to revisit this riff. You need to revisit this riff. And I'm like, fuck that. My whole theory my whole life has been play a riff, get over it, and then go to the next riff, and then go to the next riff. And then he's like, nah, he's like, you should really reconsider it. So then we kind of demoed it out in a way to where it's like, okay, we like this one a lot, and it's not like overplayed, so let's revisit it, see how it sounds. And that's kind of just how it turned out. It was good. If it sounded like a hooky song or like, not mainstream, but just like, I don't know.
And that vibe to it.
Yeah, if it had too much like that vibe where it's like, oh, they're on Metal Blade now they're doing hooks, you know, like we weren't gonna do it, but it still sounds like us.
Yeah.
But it's more like refined, like you said.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you know, the second album's like generally like the test because, like, you know, on one camp you don't want to like repeat what you did on the first album because people say, oh, they're just doing the fucking same thing, because fans will find a way to complain. Trust me.
Yeah, no matter what you
we
do.
complain.
Yeah.
all the time. But at the same time, you know, like, well, it can't change that much because we fucking earned this fucking fan base to love this shit, but you still want to do something different. So, yeah, no, I mean, it's cool to hear like some different stuff there, and it still sounds 100% like you guys.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing, the biggest backlash we got was my vocal change, and that wasn't on purpose. That was like I started laying the vocals down on that shit, and I like just sang high because that's how I was doing it on tour, because I just wanted to try it, but I didn't really necessarily want to put it on like recording like that. But I did like the first line, and I was like, yeah, re-record that. And then the guy was like, I don't know, that sounds pretty fucking sick. And then they were like, yeah, it's fucking sick. So I sang the whole song like that, and I was just like, cool. But then when we got the fucking, because we left for tour right after we finished that. What tour was that? The Creeping Death tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were on tour with them directly after we left the studio, and we got the mixes back, and I was like, yeah, I don't even want to put this shit out. I fucking hate it. Like, just my vocals, and just like I don't know. I explained this in an interview that I did the other day. It's like nothing against Mark at all. Like, we love like the sound we got from him in his studio, but we don't like switching people. Like, when we record with someone, we want to stick with that. So even like how the production's so much different from Slave, we were just thrown off. Or like, I was thrown off. I was just like, oh, I don't know. This doesn't. I felt like it was too different from what we did prior, and we were going to disappoint a lot of people, which obviously didn't happen. So, but it's sick though. We like it.
Dude, that sounded great live because that Caribbean Death tour when you guys played at the Sanctuary, you guys like, you want to hear this? I was like, fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And dude, it fucking ripped.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
it translates very well live.
oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Maybe at that point that we were playing it at that point still yet though.
Maybe we're.
Were we playing Masters at that point?
I think
Or
so.
was it just Stench?
I'm pretty.
No, that was
Pretty sure
the
we
Death
played
Tour, right?
Did we do it on Creeping Death? I can't remember.
I know you did it on the Death
You
Tour.
did something
Yeah, we
new.
definitely did.
Yeah, we played
Creeping
it.
Death.
We
We
played
did
it
it on
because
Death Tour, but I don't know.
there were dudes jumping on stage and he was like, okay, I'm cool with that, but just don't like hit my rig
Oh
because
my
this is
god. What are
expensive.
you talking about? 'Cause I remember.
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Yeah, we were there. We were hanging out. I ran into you outside.
Bro, that whole fucking tour, people were jumping on stage and
we weren't
stomping
playing
my
that
pedal
one yet.
board.
On Creeping Death Tour.
We
I
played
don't-
I had to tell them, like, hey, I hate being a
Playing
fucking
this.
asshole, but you can jump on stage, just watch this, so we can do the show.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. I actually have, like, I worry about that with like tons of bands. Like, dude, people are fucking animals up there, man.
No.
I'm gonna call that shit down.
Yeah. You gotta be like it because you're like back there. You don't have to fucking deal with the people. No, yeah.
I'm in my fortress of solitude.
Yeah, exactly. You got your fort. I'm back here in my fort, banging on my shit.
Chicago goes the hardest on stage, I think.
Really?
Yeah, they go crazy, man.
No shit. I haven't been out to a show out there because there's really no reason for me to drive 4 hours out there.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
if they don't have a barrier, that's how it is for sure. Like Reggie's is a great place in Chicago, but their like big stage has this crazy created barrier. So like a lot of people on stage out there, but it seems like if they have a stage to dive off of, they go the hardest. They go crazy.
Yeah.
They broke our shit, like pretty much.
Yeah, they broke my whole pedal board.
They broke mine too. Like for a minute.
I had to go get all new
Mine,
pedals on tour.
I forgot
Holy
about
shit.
that, yeah.
Holy
They go hard, but respect.
What kind of pedals do you use?
Just nothing crazy. Just tuner, noise suppressor, tube screamer, and then another noise suppressor.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
All right.
I try to incorporate like delay pedals and shit, but every time I do that, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I just took it out completely.
Yeah. A live rig just needs to be. I'm in the camp of like bare bones, like fucking.
Yeah. The only reason why I wanted it is because like some of our like dive bombs and solos and shit on the record have like delay and some like minor effects. I just want to do that live, but
Well, you got to get to the point where you got a dude.
a
You got a
dude
dude.
doing it,
Doing it, you
Tweaking
know.
knobs.
yeah.
The guy with the foot on the whammy wall while you're running around.
So I got a when we were kids, he got a like a multi-effects pedal. It was the dude from Disturbed. It was his signature pedal, and it had like a pitch shift like effect on it. So
okay.
on that Soulfly tour, I'd hit a dive and I'd like hit the pedal and it would shift up to like fucking like I don't like what's those chipmunks? The fucking,
Like Chippendales?
yeah, no, like the super high pitch. Like I'd hit a dive. And like, fuck. I remember one night I fucking went to go hit it and it just cut out completely, like no sound. I was like, okay, I'm taking this off my pedal.
And sometimes it gets stuck. Well, it didn't happen to you, but it would happen to me. It would just get stuck on the octave.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
man.
it would turn off.
You go back to the riff and it'd be high as fuck.
Yeah. Oh wait, that did happen to you once. I
It did
remember
happen.
that actually.
Yeah. It's on
Yeah.
856 video.
That's why you got to go
Oh
with
yeah,
the.
it is. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You got to go with the real deal, the Digitech whammy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Not the multi-effects.
But you gotta get a
Disturbed.
weird power adapter for those things, man. Like you can't just run them off like 9 volts.
Oh,
or like
no,
your
no, you
board.
can't.
You
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
have an adapter for them.
That's why you gotta have a dude on the
Yeah.
other side with the fucking foot going.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully one day.
Yeah.
I promised Jess I would ask, why 200 stab wounds? That's an oddly specific fucking number. Like, why not 189? Like 17?
Yeah, so we didn't come up with the name. It was our sound guy and Lance. Yeah, they came up with it. I don't think there's really a reason. I think it's just hard.
Yeah.
When we started jamming,
We came up with it a long time ago too.
yeah, years
Yeah.
ago,
Yeah.
it was supposed to be like a song title, I guess, or something. There was something along the lines of that. But so when I had the idea to like start the shit, when I asked Lance to play guitar, I asked him, I was like, yo, what's up with that name 200 Stab Wounds? He's like, oh, well. I'm like, can we use it? He's like, yeah, that's basically it. No rhyme or reason, it was just hard.
Right on.
It was weird when we reviewed Slave to the Scalpel. It was, at least on the archives there, it was listed as 217 stabs. Like, they were originally 217 stab wounds, and I was like, that is an oddly specific number.
Also, I saw somewhere that someone said that we said that. Well, because there is a band called 217 Stab Wounds, right? Or like, I think
There's a band called 122 Stab
or 122 Stab Wounds.
217 on the
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, 122 Stab Wounds. Somebody said that we dissed them too, and I was just like,
Diss them? I didn't even know those men.
no. Somebody said that we were asked a similar question, like, how did we come across the band name? And somebody was like, oh, well, it's better than like 117 or something. But like, you never said that. I never said that. And I know Lance has never said that.
He's never
like,
said
those-
Oh no, I did kind of say something like that one time. I was just like, well, 100's not enough, and it sounds weird, and 300's too much, and it sounds weird. 200 is perfect.
No, yeah, but people said 117 specifically.
And then they,
That's what I never
That's-
fucking said.
Like,
that.
they probably just took it out of context, like, oh, this is very weird.
I mean, 200 stab wounds does roll off the tongue. Like,
Alright.
we're 189 stab wounds.
Alright.
Yeah.
I feel like you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah. It's that good middle ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how many did Varg have on Euronymous? It was, what, like 22?
Yeah,
Same
something
thing.
like
He didn't even
that.
get
Yeah,
to
Somewhere
200.
in the 30s or
Yeah.
something.
I mean, he was going at it.
I saw Lords of Chaos.
Yeah. Dude, man, they shot that scene very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a sick name.
Yeah,
It's not much deeper than that.
Yeah. People like to think too deep into that shit, and it's just like,
I think it goes with a lot of shit, just art in general, or anything. Anytime you're creating something, or as a creative person, like someone's always going to look at the outside from it and be like, "Oh, this is what you meant." It's like, yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's exactly. Yeah,
I mean, Cannibal Corpse, I mean, they kind of just came up with a name. It's like, yeah, it just sounded cool. Cannibal, like, the people asked, I was like, what the hell is a Cannibal Corpse? Like, well, is it like a corpse that, like, eats itself, or, like, it eats other, what does it do? It was like, it sounds cool. Look at the logo, it's dripping. It's fucking sweet, right?
It's tripping.
Buy your fucking merch.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
like sometimes as a band, you're just like, yeah, any and the above. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What do you think? That's great. Go with that.
Yeah.
Print it. Don't
Yeah,
give a
that's what it
shit.
is.
that was another good thing, is that we didn't have to like have this big like debate on band names. It was just that.
There you go.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I played that a couple times.
That's usually how it goes. Just a big debacle on what it should be called.
In my old band, we were called, my old thrash band, we were called Cringe, and then Rachel Ray's husband, he has a band called Duck Range, sued us, and then we had like pretty much the same situation, like, okay, like what the fuck are we gonna be called, and we went to this.
I would have called your band Rachel Ray's husband sued us.
We went through like just fucking like just so many fucking names, and like, no, that's shitty, this is why I don't like this one. So I'm glad we didn't really have to go through that. We just had
Yeah,
names.
yeah.
And then somebody jocked you earlier, they kind of.
What one?
Subtype.
Oh yeah.
Subdivision.
Oh,
Subdivision?
Yeah, so we changed it to Subtype Zero, and then in Cleveland there was another band that came out like a year or two after we were already a band, like touring and shit, called Subdivision Zero,
Oh, wow.
and we were just like, yo,
Hey,
A little on the nose there.
well, you know, there's a band called that, like,
Oh, no, man. It's the first time I ever heard.
They're trying to ride on your coattails. That's what they're doing.
yeah.
That's pretty crazy, though. Like, why would you say they're like, oh, let's name our band that, but we'll put this in there instead?
Yeah.
That's so
It's
odd.
too close.
Yeah,
it's,
no,
it's,
it's
just
just-
close. It's
Same.
just too close.
You could maybe understand it if they're like some fucking SoCal band or some shit,
Right.
you know?
The closest thing that's happened to us is, I can't remember the fucking name of the band, but there's a band that played in Cleveland recently, or maybe it wasn't in Cleveland. I don't know. I saw a flyer Chris sent to me, and this band has the same fucking logo that we do. Like it looks like a Christmas tree. Literally just like,
Oh, man, that's funny.
I can't remember what the fucking name of the band was, but
Honestly, I can't think of that many logos that actually, because that was one of the other things that drew me to you, is like, man, the logo is like, it's stacked.
It's like-
It's generally like, you get the banner
Right.
effect, which is cool, but like the whole stacking thing is like, it's kind of a cool fucking aesthetic. But
Yeah, and I'm drawn to that, just the nerd in me. Like, Star Wars is like the stack kind of thing. It's like, you know, I watched Space. It was Star Wars. Now it's like Spaceballs.
It's
Like I should watch Star Wars. Oh, I'll watch Spaceballs instead.
I watch everything Star Wars. Unfortunately, even the
I
prequels.
still do. Yeah.
Never watched much Spaceballs, but he and I watched tons of Star Wars.
Star Wars.
It's shit.
Dude.
All day.
Did you
Star
see?
Wars.
Have you seen Spaceballs?
I've seen parts of it.
Oh,
I've seen parts of it, but I've never watched it.
I just watch him all the time.
It's the best
Next month,
goddamn
new
movie ever
fucking
made.
season.
We went and saw it in the theater
Yeah, we got to see it in theater. That was totally worth it.
during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I know that. What's his name? Rick.
Moranis?
Yeah, Rick Moranis is
Yep.
in there. That's
Lord Helmet.
Yeah.
You went over my helmet?
I mean, I just know, like, it's just like
Jesus.
it's just like with the last stuff we put out, though.
There's a lot.
Like so many of like our like day one people fucking hated it, but then we gained like so many more new fans. You know what I mean? So it's not. It doesn't really matter. Like I know that shit right there is gonna kill it for a lot of people, but that's fine because it's gonna bring in a lot of other new people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So fuck it. Who cares?
I don't know how you
Yeah.
did like it.
I don't know how.
I don't know.
How can you be a fan of
Like,
metal and be like, ah,
yeah.
this sucks?
Yeah, dude,
Like, how
like,
can you?
this is like the era I grew up in. Like, this is the stuff that's, again, like, I'm just rooted to. Like, how, like, how can you not
I
like
mean, if
it's
you're a fan
riffs.
of metal, you're gonna go back to the roots here.
It's
a little bit
riffs.
anyway. So I mean,
Yeah, it
Rips
even
are fun.
plays into more what we're saying because there's like definitely a generation age gap here, but it's like we're
Rub it in.
the same fucking thing. Well, I mean, it's how could that not appeal to fucking a wide range of fucking people?
Yeah.
That if you
Right.
like metal, if you just like metal, like fuck your subgenre or whatever you want to fucking call it. Like if you like metal, you're how
Yeah,
could you not
it
fucking-
goes-
I mean, if you
Like-
lose anybody, you're probably gonna lose some of the younger kids.
I mean, they're eventually gonna get into it.
They will. Dude, I mean,
They're gonna
it
hear it
goes
years
in-
later and be like,
It goes in
exactly,
cycles. You know, like if the shit that you thought initially wasn't cool that you couldn't get into earlier, like you come back with, you know, like a different mindset. You listen to something different. That's like, I'm gonna revisit
That's how I felt
that.
about death metal at first.
Yeah.
This is weird.
I mean,
Yeah, death metal didn't immediately grow on me.
No.
it did. Right.
Just slide in.
Yep.
Just
Oh,
slide
Like,
in.
I heard,
Yeah, we're
I think one of the first death metal records I heard was Suffocation's Pierce from Within.
God, that
And
album's
like
so good.
initially, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely heard
It's just
there
too
was
much.
phase
It's
of
too
it.
much
Like,
first.
this-
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a super technical album.
You're just like,
too.
Jesus Christ, these people are fucking pissed off.
I started with Cannibal Corpse, Eaten Back to
Corpse.
Life, and Butchered at Birth.
So you two started. You
Yeah.
was Corpse too.
Definitely never smash phase.
Dude, I mean, that was what I heard in fucking Ace Ventura. I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome. But I also picked up Obituary too. I got World Demise, and a little bit slower, a little bit groovier. And as soon as I heard John Tardy's fucking awesome vocals, like, that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
And instantly got hooked on that. Still listening to thrash, and there was that new metal period we don't talk about. And then went back to it.
Tyler is sick.
I mean, there's still some new metal I still listen to, but you know, I'm more closely rooted to like the death and thrash and
Oh,
shit
for
like
sure.
that. You know, and hardcore. Like I got big into Victor Records hardcore, like Strife and In Cold Blood. You know,
Yeah.
fucking Cleveland band.
Yeah.
Ringworm. Fucking, I heard they were working on something new too, which I'm stoked for.
Yeah, I got to see Morbid Angel, and that was my first experience, and I was hooked immediately. So there was no like listening to it and being like, eh. But I did pick up Trendkill the first time I listened to that. The very first song,
Love it.
immediately turned it off. When I was a kid, when it first came out, I was still younger, and yeah, immediately turned it off. Took it back to the fucking library. And then come years later is my favorite album of all time.
No.
And I took it right back. I was like, if I would have just listened to it past that point where it got to the da 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 da
Right.
da and the again, how could you not fucking like that? That riff. How could you not fucking like that? And if I would have just stuck it out.
Seeing a band live for me is like what gets it. Like we did the Knock Loose tour like when we first started, and like I never thought they were like bad or anything. I just wasn't really into it. And then when we played with them every night, I was like, this band's fucking sick. Same thing with Gate Creeper. I wasn't really too much into Gate Creeper, or I didn't really give them a chance. And then when we did that tour with them, I was like, oh yeah, this is fucking sick.
Yep.
And even Slayer, like my mom's ex-boyfriend when I was a kid, he'd take me to junior high, and on the way he played Slayer, and I'm like, this is shitty. It's just too much. Like, I don't even know what's going on. But then I saw them in 2014, like in person. I was like, yeah, this is like really fucking heavy. This is fucking sick.
I fucking love Slayer, man.
Dude, I
Big Slayer
love
fan.
just getting one over live. Like that's like one of the things I love about going to shows is like, all right, I know this band, I know this band, I've never heard of this band, this band, or this band. So there's a chance that I get one over live. I haven't, listened to any of their shit, and sometimes I'll deliberately avoid listening to any of their shit before it seems like, no, well, let's see what they got live, and if they fucking bring it, it's like, yeah. I don't know, that just winning a fan live, I feel like it's better than just like winning a fan like
On the internet.
Yeah, I heard a track on Spotify or something like that.
Yeah, I had Gojira. I saw those guys and didn't know shit about them, and I think I immediately texted you or something.
So when we went to that Gojira show with Lamb of God, I remember. I remember when we went though, we missed most of Gojira, and I for some reason thought Gojira was some other kind of band. I was like, I've never heard of this fuckers. I don't care. And then you showed me From Mars to Sirius, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like one of the greatest goddamn bands ever.
This sounds like Morbid Angel. Ooh.
Yeah, my environmentally friendly Morbid Angel. That's pretty much my first take on it, because I saw him open up for Children of Bodom, which that should have been reversed if things didn't play out the way they did. But yeah, like just getting one over live is just, I think that's just such a killer experience.
That's why those like the Soulfly tour we did, and like the Obituary tour, because all like those older, like our people came out and saw us obviously, but like all like the older people that are into like Obituary, Soulfly, they never even fucking heard of us, and when we played live, they're like, oh shit, like this is fucking, and they already have fans, they're going nuts, The crowd reaction adds to the whole set thing,
Yeah.
So I think that's, yeah, it was a good thing. And the Soulfly tour in particular, we were worried about it because it's like we're just two different bands. We're like, damn, people are not gonna fuck with us. But it was really one of the best tours we ever did.
And now, like nowadays, Soulfly is really becoming like a death thrash kind of. I mean, they're
last
not
album
Soulfly.
Dude, last
album was
fucking
fucking
legit.
ripped.
Dude, Go Ahead and Die was awesome too. Like this is a pure throwback. And it's back to like the primal roots, like almost like the primal roots of like extreme metal in general. It's like this is kind of where it started for a lot of bands. But yeah, again, those cycles, they keep coming back.
Well, Max loves you guys, so helped a lot too.
It was fucking wild, dude. And that was one where we, like, dude, we fucking, the first day of that tour, we pulled up to the first show, and we pulled up to the venue, and we saw the bus, and we're like, yeah, no, we can't even fathom what's going on right now. So we went to this little, I don't even know, like a diner across the street.
Max was right there.
Yeah, walked in, he's sitting down with Gloria eating fucking lunch or something. We're like, don't even say fucking shit. Don't even say anything. And then he walks up to us, he's like, hey, like, I'm Max, and we're like, yeah, we know.
And
he's like asking us like, are you gonna play Skin Milk? Are you playing? And we're like,
You know our songs.
we're like, yeah. We're like, yeah. So, what the fuck?
That's
And then we sat down and we had like an emotional breakdown. We're like, holy shit.
Dude, yeah.
The same will be said for us. We're eventually going to meet Max here.
I mean,
we're all of us are just going to be like,
It was fucking insane.
like when you shouted us out and that you wanted to talk to us, just we're not that interesting. I promise you.
He
that.
requested that interview. Like we want to talk to
said
Thralls of Metal, and we were
Yeah.
like,
One point.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's pretty cool.
I heard him say something
Like,
though. I was like,
man.
and then he ended up
Blows my
interviewing
mind.
us.
Like we're not that.
Who the fuck am I? Like, what, you're back
Dude, he fucking loves like all like anything
He's
metal.
a music
Yeah.
head.
He doesn't give a fuck. And that's what I think I was telling you or you earlier, like, I fuck with your guys' videos because it's like, it's not just, okay, like a 3-minute video, this song's cool, this song sucks. Like, you guys go into detail and, it's more like animated. I think that's why he fucks with it.
We have a lot of air.
Yeah. I like it.
There's a lot of editing, but I don't know. I try to pepper in a little bit of humor because I mean, honestly, like.
Yeah, now that
pick
we
up
got
on-
on you.
Well, yeah, well, I mean,
Because when we first started, we were
I was
like,
just saying,
we should leave
shit.
in that joke, and you were like, no. We were
Really,
like,
look
no,
at
leave in the
fucking
joke.
tools.
Yeah.
And then, like, everyone seemed to respond well to, like, some of their views. Like, well, fucking all right. And, the 5-finger death punch, I wasn't nice.
I mean, now, for me at least, just being myself, we were going to fucking talk about it anyway. Like,
Right.
It's scary though, because like there's going to be a time where like we know dudes and like they put out something that's not
Good.
like
Yeah.
Like I felt that way about
Just
Alien.
just don't review it.
like,
I mean,
you review that album, like, oh, dude, I didn't get here.
but in that same sense though, like if there's an opportunity like this to be like, dude, you should really fucking just rethink the demo for a little bit.
Right.
So there may be a little bit of that if like we're on that level, but who knows? But
I always try to like labor the fact that taste is subjective. Like it's unreasonable to think you're going to get into everything you listen to.
Right.
Some things may appeal to different people, and that's why we say, hey, listen, you check it out for yourself. Form your own opinions. We're just here to
Who the fuck
talk
are
about
we?
it. I fucking sit in my basement and listen to music. Like, not really that cool when you break it down.
Right.
But yeah, you check it out for yourself, and if you love it, you love it. If you don't, you don't. And there you go.
People take that like all personally though. Like we met this dude. I can't remember where we were on tour, and this dude walked up to me. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I actually like." We were in Boston on our first tour. That's where we were. And this dude walks up to me. He's like, it was after we played, and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I actually really fucking hated your band." And I'm just sitting at the bar, just like drinking a beer. I'm just like,
Okay.
"Oh, all right." And he's like, "Yeah, but you guys are." I actually really like you guys now. I'm like, "Oh, sick." He's like, "Yeah, it was like the live show, made me like think differently about it." I'm like, "Sick." But my whole point is that even if you might not like something, people take it all personally. If we put like this next record, if we put it out and a lot of people are like, they're not being like crucial about it, like harsh.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck this band, they fucking suck. Like, fuck them. That's a different story. But if there's like, yeah, not really my thing, but happy for them.
constructive
That's whatever. You
criticisms
can't take that
and,
personally.
Yeah. And I mean, we've run into it. Like, there's been a couple of bands where, and some of it isn't as though, like, I said, like, oh, yeah, fuck this band, fuck their mothers, fuck their dog, hope their house burns down and they get AIDS or anything like that. Like, I didn't say anything like that. I just said, like, it's not for me. This might be for someone out there, but it's not for me. And then, so I was like, how fucking dare you? It was like, oh my God, dude, calm down.
Right.
I know your fingers are itching, man, but come on.
I mean, we're on the internet. We get shit on all the time, You just okay.
Yeah, no, I answer those comments. I can have fun with them.
We still catch shit for Tool.
Oh, God, dude.
Oh, but that album sucked.
I didn't like it.
I agree.
Dude.
I mean, if I met them, I'd be like, but I would also say, like, that album sucked.
Yeah, like,
I'd be like, your wine's
It's like
awesome.
Anima and Lateralus are fucking sweet.
No one loves it.
The last one, you like it?
I don't listen to it.
no.
Oh, okay.
No, our sound guy, he loves it. Loves it. Loves Nine Inch Nails. I mean,
I love
I mean,
Nine Inch
I
Nails.
Yeah,
hate it.
nails.
I just don't really.
Yeah.
no.
You like what you like. You get into what you get into. But yeah, like, I mean, I try to like widen the palette, like, listen to stuff that's a little bit outside of my wheelhouse, because I definitely know what my wheelhouse is. But check out stuff, and I found a lot of stuff that's like, I like that now. That's really fucking cool.
Yeah, that's Slipknot to me. I hated Slipknot in elementary school just because of the logo. Like, you see the kid in elementary just wearing the Slipknot shirt, and you're just like, oh, he's fucking lame.
Dude, I was there.
Yeah, but then you
Same
like
way.
listen to it years later, you're like, damn, this is actually fucking heavy.
Yep.
Dude, that's the debut album.
When Iowa came out, I was like, holy shit, like, these guys are fucking on. These guys are unreal.
Yeah, dude, the first album,
Oh,
first
I
two.
fucking
I love
love
the
it.
first
Kill
album.
it.
That debut, oh my
Oh.
God, it just kicks fucking everything, dude.
It's insane.
I love it. It's
Yeah,
still,
it's totally unique and holds up in every way, and yeah, for sure. Is there other stuff like outside of metal that you guys get into? Like, what would be like something outside of metal if you listen to that?
I listen to a lot of country.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, all the time.
It's you and my wife. Then you guys can go off and do your thing. I'll give you my card. Take her to lunch. Talk about country all you fucking want.
Yeah. No, I like from Charlie Crockett, fucking.
It's like old stuff, like Waylon Jennings.
Yeah, Waylon
and,
Jennings,
like,
Hank Williams Jr. That's all for my dad, though. My
Okay.
dad's like, I grew up on that shit. Like,
yeah,
I started
Cash.
plugging around a guitar at 4 or 5. I didn't know how to play, obviously, but my dad put a cowboy hat on me and shit, trying to make me country, and then obviously look where I am now. He's disappointed, but yeah. But no,
I still have an appreciation for the good country, like real country.
oh, for sure. I mean, I even like some of like the poppier shit.
Some of it.
Like Jason Aldean's kind of hard. There's some others, but I'm not gonna go into it.
Yeah, I've divulged more on this channel my love of like Justin Timberlake and the Taylor Swift that brought her up. I know, right?
Justin Timberlake,
Dude, his voice and the fucking beats with
He's a
Timberland
good
and
singer.
dude,
Student
moderate
actor.
actor.
Yeah.
I don't. It's a guilty
Digging 'em up.
pleasure. I'm sorry. God
Digging
damn
'em
it.
up.
Guilty pleasure.
The dude
I'm
sings
not hating.
awesome.
I'm not hating. It's just like that was really out of left field. That
And
was,
then, yeah, I know. No shit, right? It is
I'm not
for
hating,
me.
but I am judging.
I'm seeing a
But
therapist. I'm seeing a therapist, guys. But I don't know. I still hold it. If you look up a Taylor Swift with her and acoustic guitar, that's
Yo,
it.
Taylor Swift, our song,
Like-
so fucking good. You know that song? So good. So good.
I grew up in the 80s, so 80s pop. I mean, 80s pop is, I don't say the best era of pop ever because you actually had musicians writing it.
George Michael. Right?
Prince.
Yeah.
Dude, Prince is
Prince
fucking
is-
god tier.
You
David
looked up
Bowie.
his guitar shit?
Yeah, dude, one of the best guitar players.
Fucking A,
Dude,
yes, ever.
Dude, best Super Bowl performance ever, in my opinion. Hall of Notes.
Creed Super Bowl is pretty hard.
Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. No, can't.
No, Prince is goated
Oh
for sure.
shit. Yeah, he was. Oh my god, that guy was super talented.
Oh yeah,
On a
Shaka
level,
Khan.
you know.
Love Shaka Khan.
I like Shaka
So
Khan too.
Yeah, dude.
Do 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 do
Mm-hmm.
do.
And I can't remember that band she was with before she was like solo.
Fuck.
I can't remember, but that shit's really
Yeah.
good too. That shit's sick.
I just weird shit like that too. Miami Sound Machine, I still like that.
Dude,
album.
Gloria Estefan.
Gloria Estefan.
Yeah.
The production on that and the way they
Rhythm is gonna
done,
get
it's
you.
like it was awesome, and fuck anyone who says different.
The Cars. I like those first two Cars albums, especially. Oh, so good.
What's that one, like the biggest song they have? The Cars?
God, the whole first album is like all fucking giant singles. So like,
Names
just what I needed, moving in stereo,
just what I needed.
my best friend's girlfriend. God,
I know something, or am I tripping?
You got to start singing, and I'll remember.
I can't carry a fucking
Oh
tune.
come on!
I've heard him kind of sing in the
It'll
car.
come back to
Like
me
it-
if I hear a melody. I can be like, yeah, that song, and I'll sing the rest for you.
Listen to some electronic music. That's what it is.
Yeah, my son's into that stuff. So like, he got me into like, I listen to
That shit's
some.
crazy. I love
Yeah, some of it is
it.
nuts.
Gives me anxiety.
Yeah,
Bro, you'll be driving the van on tour, and I'll be
Here's mine.
swamping, and be driving at like 5 in the morning, blasting electronic music. I wake up and just like, what the
It
fuck?
cures my
What's
anxiety.
happening?
It makes me so relaxed.
It's
You're funny.
Yeah, it,
No, it's sick
so
though.
hyper.
Huh?
So fast.
Well,
what you says the death metal drummer.
I know. It's just like
Just crazy. Crazy.
It's cool.
I like the
there's
trip
beats
hoppy
to
shit.
it all, though. You know
Yeah,
what I
some
mean?
parts, but then like I don't know. Sometimes it was.
The Crystal.
The rest is just skizzing out.
Dust Brothers.
Sometimes.
That's probably good.
Some, Sometimes it skids us out, but I like that
I
though.
don't know
Oh,
if
it
you
is
consider
cool, though.
Boards of Canada
love
like electronic.
Dude.
Probably not.
Lords of Canada.
Holy shit! I
haven't heard of
a
that.
fellow YouTuber of mine is gonna
Apex
fucking
Twin.
shit himself that you brought up that band because he's like such a diehard fan. Jeff.
Lords of Canada. There you go.
Avoid.
Yeah.
Boards of
Yeah,
Canada.
Yeah,
Electronic.
yeah.
Yeah, Board of
Yeah,
Canada.
Thomas it
Boards
was
of
good. Thomas it was good.
Tell them yourself.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, what's up,
good.
Jeff?
Wherever you're at,
I
Jeff.
found the Boards of Canada thing.
My dad raised me on that shit. That's all I can tell you.
And Apex Twin, that's another one. You should
Oh,
do.
dude, yeah.
Apex Twin is sick.
I only thing I had by them, or at least they're on, is the Pie soundtrack, which was that was just a nuts fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like lots of industrial shit too. Skinny Puppy,
Yeah.
Frontline Assembly, of course KMF Gang because they're a fuck ton of fun. But yeah, like stuff that's, you know, I don't know, just like kind of different and weird, and you know, kind of appeals to like an eclectic crowd, kind of like metal. Like,
Right.
that's the stuff I kind of go for. I love fucking Radiohead, especially like the later stuff, like Kid A.
Oh, and all.
It's fucking gorgeous. It's super fucking depressing, but
Yeah, that's why I never got into Radiohead. It's
Dude.
just too fucking sad.
Yeah.
That's why I avoid Oasis
Man,
too.
I like
They're
whatever
so
you
sad.
play.
Some of their songs, I'm just like,
Yeah, dude's got a good voice, but it's again just
Yeah.
it's a drag all the time. I felt that about Chris Stapleton going back to country.
Chris Stapleton.
He is fucking awesome.
His voice is fucking insane.
Yeah, but it's like all of his music is kind of like on a down. You know, it's
Yeah.
kind of a downer.
Radiohead can be
Tear in
happy,
my
though.
beer.
I'm getting dragged for talking about country. Dude.
I'll save that for your lunch date with my
Yeah.
wife.
listen, metalheads, it's okay to listen to other shit. But
It's
you know,
all right.
listen to your
You
metal.
can do that.
We're not true.
You know,
We're cult.
we're all fucking posers.
We spell
You
cult
win.
with a C and a U. That's we're giant fucking posers.
Yeah.
A V.
And a K.
K-V-U-L-T.
None of us have burned down a church yet.
K-V-U-L-T.
The night is young.
What?
The night is young.
Yeah, no, this one down the street. There's like 3 down the street. I'm not kidding.
So you're all metal all the time.
Not all of it.
Not all the time. So what is not all the time?
I don't know. Like Floyd.
Floyd?
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Good. I mean, Floyd's amazing. Actually,
Did you ever do the Wizard of Oz thing? I
No,
hate
but
to interrupt.
we did watch The Wall on Mushrooms.
Yes,
over
we
at,
did. Like
Chris's.
Chris's.
That was,
Oh,
that was
fun.
fun. We got to the flowers part and like, I can't anymore. Oh my god, brain's fucking bubbling.
Wow.
I don't know,
If
I
you
couldn't
haven't
even talk,
done
so.
the Dark Side of the Moon with the Wizard of Oz, you should.
Does it actually work?
It's a good time. Yeah.
Well, it does for like the duration of the record. I mean, it's done in like.
No, you put it on repeat.
Oh,
And you just play the
it keeps
movie
going.
style?
It
Yeah,
works.
it works. I did it with back in the day with a CD. If you played it with the CD on the third
It just
line,
matches up.
yeah, it like goes
fucking
with it.
weird.
Like the scene changes
I
and the
would-
music. Dude, it is weird because I was like, "What the fuck? You guys are dumb." And we did it, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, is this this is like some weird
We should do that.
costume."
Was
It-
dumb.
You may have to get the CD. Look it up. I'm sure they got some
Let's
on
do it
YouTube. I'm sure some on YouTube is synced up. But
Yeah.
Right now.
it's like the third line where at the MGM logo you start the CD and you put it on repeat and it goes with it and it's crazy. And there was another one with I thought it was Running Man. Running Man and a Pink Floyd album. I don't know. There's
I want to know
There's
the one
more
that
than-
matches up with Running Man because that's a wild fucking movie.
yeah, no shit. Yeah. There's multiple like things of that nature. Just those weird intertwined cosmic things that happen. It's just coincidence, but it's fucking cool. But yeah, the Wizard of Oz with that. I kind of like the Wizard of Oz. I grew up with that.
I remember like the theory when I was a kid that one of the what do they call them? The little people.
Well, they hung
Yeah,
them
one of the- yeah.
Yeah, it was a bird. It was like a giant bird in the background because they had like because they had just walked behind it. But yeah, I watched the scene multiple times. Like, dude, that kind of does look
Oops, sorry,
like
bro.
it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that shit was scary when I was a kid. I was like, why did that happen?
Well, I mean, there's enough fucked up real shit in there, like the whole poppy scene where it snows. Like, that's not snow. That's asbestos flakes. They were just raining asbestos on the actors because
They didn't know.
they didn't know. Like, it's
white.
It'll be fine. It's white. It looks like snow. It'll be fine.
Hey, will this work? It's white, isn't it?
Yo,
That was
best,
the extent
There's
of
a little
that.
blood there. That's weird.
best movie of all time, School Rock. I'm not
School
gonna
Rock?
lie. Best movie of all time.
Best movie.
Or
All time.
or best movie of all time, or Big Daddy with Adam Sandler.
Big Daddy is
Classic.
up there.
Total banger.
Best
Classic.
movie.
Best movie
Of all time. Of all
I don't
time.
know.
Mine would be.
Of all time.
Of all time.
I'm saying right now, of all time.
It's either School Rock or Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
There was no in between.
There's no
What
middle
about,
ground.
what about like Eraserhead?
Yeah,
Back
there's
to
no
the
middle ground.
Future,
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters,
Dude,
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack. There's so many one-liners. Oh my god.
I watch Caddyshack at least once a month for the last fucking decade.
The Thing. The Thing is my favorite horror movie of all time.
I have to
Eraserhead.
go Crow.
Eraserhead?
When the baby cries,
Oh
I
my
feel
god,
that.
dude. That is such a.
I feel that.
Yeah. Dude, Alien. Alien's way up there for
Yeah, that's a
me.
good one.
The original Dawn of the Dead.
But also the thing, like you said, though.
Dude, Dude, I love how it plays on like the isolation, the paranoia, all that. Like, you don't. By the time you know it's the monster, it's too fucking late, and it gave me an irrational fear of giving anyone CPR. Like, we're like, nah, fuck that.
Fair.
I know how that shit goes. Yeah, Chest opens up to a big scary monster and eats my hands. Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, movie of all time is like that's hard to fucking say.
Best show of all time, Breaking Bad. 100%.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. No one can hate on that.
I mean,
I haven't seen it, so
Dude,
You never watched Breaking Bad?
I don't watch TV.
Yo, you gotta watch that.
It's a good show. I still haven't finished it.
I've watched it like literally 20 times all the way through.
The
I know it's
Office.
weird. I don't.
Oh,
This
Oh,
dude would finish
dude.
And
it.
South Park.
This dude would finish Breaking Bad on tour, and then we would start driving the next day, and it would be the first episode of the first season again.
yeah.
Like immediately
thing?
after.
Yeah, the whole thing. Because those shit, that's like the type of show you watch and you catch little shit every single time. Like, it doesn't matter how many times you watch it.
Yeah, I've heard that. That's why I
Sure.
like kind of like I got shit to do.
Yeah.
I can watch a movie because sometimes I'll have like an hour and a half, but I get sucked
Yeah.
into shows.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It's way up
That's
there.
also
So
good.
That show's
Dude,
well done.
I fucking like even like going back now, it's even more hilarious. I think like that humor was possibly a little ahead of its time. It's gloriously stupid but smart. I love it.
Dude, South Park.
South Park goes.
I
yeah,
wouldn't. I don't know if I'd be who I am today without South Park.
Y'all ever watch? Well, this might be y'all's time. Wonder Shows in.
Yes. That show's fucked up.
You know.
Yes.
You know.
Oh man. It was an Adult Swim show late at night.
MTV.
Was it?
It was MTV,
Yeah, it was MTV.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
It was like a kid show on meth, pretty much.
Oh, I think I remember hearing about that one.
Yeah.
Did that have Eucalyptus the koala?
I think
Yeah,
so.
Eucalyptus, you can lick this.
You know that famous like clip of that little girl like talking to the guy on Wall Street. That's like when the revolution comes, where will you hide, or like.
Oh, yeah,
Or like her talking to a dead pig's head and was like, "How long have you been a cop?" Like they're at a butcher shop. That's what it's like. The kid, like, "How long have you been a cop, sir?" And it's like a butcher shop, pig head. And that's how it goes.
It's dude.
That's great.
It's some like maybe I'll see if I can get a hold of some of it. It's
on HBO Max actually.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh.
Sweet.
Yes.
I have
Yeah, it's on
HBO Max. Sweet.
Also, they made another show after that called The Shivering Truth.
That I never saw.
It's like came out like in the past like few years.
Just as
It's-
crazy though and shit, or
Yeah, it's just trippier. It's like Wonder Show's in like really like offends everybody everywhere all the time like type shit, but like it's satirical like.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
but The Shivering Truth is just like weird. Like it's just like claymation.
Oh,
like,
dude, I have seen a couple episodes of that.
of The Shivering Truth.
Yeah, the Shivering Truth. That's some creepy shit.
Yeah, but it's funny sometimes.
Yeah,
It's weird.
it's dark. It's like weird dark humor, which definitely.
You ever seen Super Jail?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
the first time I watched that, I was on fucking mushrooms, and I haven't watched it since. Like, it fucked me
It's
up.
scary.
It's
It's-
a
dude, it's-
Technicolor nightmare.
It's fucking creepy without
That sounds
hallucinogenics.
awesome.
I
That
can't
sounds-
imagine.
Dude,
Ugh.
I mean, I don't recommend going the red eye to watch it, but yeah, like this Chico was, kind of seeing at the time. Said, "Oh no, we'll watch this." You know, fucking dosed up, and I was like, "I don't know about
yeah,
this.
that's the one
This
she
is-
picked. She's like,
This is
oh.
fucking weird, man."
What's
the show
going to last?
Which one?
Super jail.
Super Jail. Yeah, it's an Adult Swim show. The episodes were about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes
Yeah, it
long.
was shorts.
Fucking
Yeah, dude.
just oh man, ultra violent animation and
Right.
just quick changes and like nothing makes any sense.
Right.
And
That does not sound
wild.
anything I'm-
It's fucking wild. Like I used to watch it just to fucking see what would happen next. Like,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Wow.
It's more like curiosity. It's like I don't even know what the.
I don't know what's
going on,
happening.
but I can't
like,
look away.
Yeah.
It's like a car crash.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Except animated and vibrant and weird.
It's kind of like Wonder Shows in too, though. It's like a car crash too.
Yeah, dude, that's sweet. That's on HBO Max. I'm gonna have to
Like it breaks your brain down. Like Wonder Shows, it's just like you're like, what the fuck? Like, what am I watching? Like you'll see like an animal giving birth, and then like kids like telling like what they think God is, or
Yeah.
like people dressed up as like parodying like hillbillies or like rednecks, like real people, or like alphabets at war, like alphabet puppets at war and shit, or like I don't know. It's just it's fucking
There's a lot going on.
yeah.
Sporadic
Yeah.
But it kind of follows like a story throughout the whole thing. Like kind of
There's like a loose.
Yeah, because you guys
fucking-
aren't selling me on this.
yeah.
There's a
I'm
loose story.
already sold.
It's
dude.
just wacky.
But kids show on crack. That's the basis. Like,
Yep.
for sure.
And I thought like Liquid Television was weird enough, like all the bizarre animation. Like I love animated shit, and like stuff more geared towards, I guess, adults. I don't know. I'm not that mature, but like the animation style, like the quick changes over to like one weird short to the next. I was like, I don't know the context, but I don't care. Like this is just fucking cool.
That's like the Eric Andre style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 See, and I don't dig that too much, yeah.
You don't like Eric Andre?
Dude, he's had Exhumed on the show.
Huh?
He had
I know.
Exhumed
That's what
on.
I'm
It
saying.
was awesome.
That's what I'm saying. Like, damn.
They interviewed Mike Patton. They were like, it was a fucking awesome interview. Like they talked about like they got the same injury skateboarding when they were fucking kids. Like, yeah, you can't move your arm like this. Yeah, it hurts. I was like,
I
oh,
love
you
Sepultura and shit. Like, fucking grew up on Korn, Sepultura, and all that shit.
That's fucking awesome.
man.
Eric Andre.
Check it out.
He's all about punk and
I'll check it out. I'll check anything out, but I'll also.
That's like my dream,
Yeah, not into this.
If you play on Eric, yeah, I played it. Yeah, I met him. He came into my work.
That's all I thought.
Yeah, but I would love to play on his show. Whatever would happen, happened. You know, if
It
he's
is
like
fun.
stabbing us or whatever, like whatever. But I'll play there. It sounds like a good time. If Exhumed could do it, shit, I feel like we.
Dude, I was so bummed. I remember when they were on there. I heard they were gonna be on there. I watched it, and they were on for like 10 seconds.
Well, there's also the Supreme,
so
the Supremes,
credits, right?
Yeah.
But there's that women's like group, the Supremes, singing the Exhumed lyrics
Yeah.
at the same time as Exhumed.
Yeah.
So
No shit.
they're like, I'll eat your guts and shit. But at the same time as Exhumed.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking cool.
Yeah, it's sick. Air Conjure rules.
Well, if you, this is a kind of a weird roundtable game. Would you rather kind of interview slash
something, hangout.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to be doing more of this, hopefully. And if you want to stay tuned for that, hit the like button, the subscribe, all the typical YouTube shit down there in the lower portion of your screen.
And a big thank you to 200 Stab Wounds. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for coming out and hanging.
You guys fucking came out
Fucking
here.
really
hang out
appreciate
and
it.
like,
Yep.
Fucking
Yeah.
A.
Yep.
It's not much to this, but
Yeah, for sure.
It's fucking fun,
Fist
man.
bumps around. One for you. One for you.
Oh, I got one too.
Andre,
Your
yes.
hands are dry.
I know they are. Dude, it sucks. I
Dude,
keep putting
that was
shit
like
on
fist
it.
bumping sandpaper.
I know, it's like having sandpaper for hands.
It's good.
Or it's
lotion
like
over
the
there,
fucking
man.
sweeper hand thing that the dude asked about. It's just sandpaper.
You were ashy.
No shit. No shit. Look at this. Like I got dandruff on my hands.
seriously, dude, I just got this today.
Jesus Christ. Well, I'm gonna go put some fucking lotion on.
Yep.
And yeah, and thank you for all of you watching, subscribing, giving him shit like I always say.
Yep.
We appreciate it all.
We are on Patreon. If you would like to hit us up there, go to thrallsofmetal.com. And I don't know when the hell this video is going to come out, but I assume it'll be sometime before Denver Death Fest.
It will
Yes,
be.
it will be.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
April 20th through the 22nd in Denver, Colorado. Come out and hang out with us there. Got some really fucking awesome bands. We're super excited to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Kenny Loggins
Yep.
will be headlining. It will be kind of all right.
And he's covering Air Supply. It's going to be fucking amazing. But yeah.
I'm not going to that shit. I'm gonna go see. I was excited about Maw when I saw Maw because I didn't know they were on there. I was
I
like,
didn't know either. That
like,
was
oh
a surprise.
shit, like fucking A, that's awesome.
That was a shock.
Fucking
Shout
awesome.
out to them to Zach. So thank you for that.
Yep, thank you, Zach, Swinging News Productions, all
Yep.
our sponsors.
All that jazz.
Yep.
We ramble too much on these goddamn things.
Yes.
Yep.
So for that, we will catch you later.